Miss, for $1, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yeah.
Who?
Who?
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yes. Yoga bag, name a woman.
Sorry.
No, name a woman.
Name a woman?
Yes, go.
Any?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is so hard.
Name a woman. Name a woman. Name a woman. No.
We ready to roll?
I was goddamn born ready.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Yeah, no shit.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Well, they should be here, I think.
I told you, shouldn't have fucked the fucking squid.
Kelly Harris,
Tell him Kelly eats Band-Aids. If there's any gang you want to be with, it's MDK. It's all about fucking hugs.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
You know what I was thinking, though, is you're a cracker-ass bitch.
This is some unprecedented shit. Like, no one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire. Your dick's so hot.
Like, this could never air today.
It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
What's that in the intro?
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
Jose's like, are we live?
Let's goddamn do it.
I'm waiting on you guys. I think we should put this on our dream journals. It's right at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, and we're fucking live
10 p.m. Where you podcast at?
for episode 501 of the Panels on Pages podcast. February 4th, 2020. It's 70 degrees outside because the world's on fire and nothing makes sense.
Oh, no.
Just nothing makes sense anymore. We're experiencing all 4 seasons this week in Tennessee. Don't like the weather? Hang out 5 minutes, it'll change.
The four Tennessee seasons: summer, fall, and racism.
Oh my God! I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining us tonight, we got Mr.
Lee.
Jason Nye.
Sold it. Oh, shit. Sorry. That was one of those cases where I thought it was Mahoney actually talking. Sold at that animal. Sold
Is that
at
what that was?
Yeah. Sold at that animal house for $50. Let's party.
Jose Guzman.
Still having trouble with them driving.
Kelly Harris.
The fuck's a caucus?
And Mahoney's here.
Just over here watching Toks.
Mahoney just torturing us with Toks this week.
I love
just
it.
loves Toks.
These buffoons invited me into their WrestleMania chat, and all I do is send them the most ridiculous TikToks I can find.
The worst ones. The ones with the
I
voice
have
modulation.
sabotaged it.
The
They don't
voice
even talk
modulator's so
wrestling.
bad.
The other day I was like, I wonder if they have a new wrestling message.
Well, I mean, there is the Discord.
Like, I wonder if they started a second WrestleMania message to actually be able to talk about wrestling.
Well, to be fair,
since I've destroyed this one.
to be fair, hold on.
To be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And before Mahoney ruined it with TikToks, it turned into Pasta Mania when we were talking about raviolis for about a week.
Well, yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I also turned it into Pasta Mania.
Well, but also your TikToks, especially the ones with the weird distorted faces and the voice modulation, you can kind of see that in the thumbnail now. So I know how to avoid those.
Yeah.
No, don't avoid those. Those are the best ones.
No, those
No,
are terrible.
those are
I hate
absolutely
every
the
single
really
one.
bad.
The one where the kid said he
Mm-mm.
didn't want to go to school and the
No.
mom tells him he's fine.
No,
and he
that
throws
one's
up the milk and
terrible.
the water. That one's like the
No,
best one.
None of them are relatable or funny
No, they're all bad.
or good.
No. All of you
Just
are wrong.
a creative bankruptcy at work, the likes
Yeah.
of which I have not seen in a very long time.
We've
It's
said-
You know
very-
what the best part about me taking over the WrestleMania chat to show you these TikToks is that you feel about these TikToks the way I feel about your wrestling.
That can't be true.
It's so true.
That's
No.
impossible. I hate it so much.
So true. Search in your heart, Lee. You know it to be true.
But see, just like wrestling, there is good on TikTok. There is quality content, but not the shit that you're sharing.
No.
That one guy breaking
Well,
the
no,
cup. That was fun.
I pick it special just for you guys.
I said, know your audience, Mahoney.
Also today I was like, oh, Gavin's in there. Totally forgot Gavin's in there. I don't mean to torture Gavin.
No, Gavin pieced
Gavin's
out.
not in there.
Gavin pieced out fucking
left?
years ago.
I wish
feel.
Gavin was in there.
Yeah.
Probably because all those TikToks.
Let's invite Gavin back.
Gavin
I don't think he'd like it.
Yeah, Gavin doesn't like wrestling anymore.
Well, it's just TikTok paradise now, so
We talk wrestling still.
TikTok paradise.
So, because I wanted to share the, I don't know, wealth with everybody else, created a new channel on the Discord, which you can join at discord.PanelsOnPages.com, called Talk Dirty to Me, where Mahoney, and you know what? Frankly, any of you can share your TikToks. Hopefully, some of them will not be just upsetting. And in fact, Mahoney did lead what I believe is the best talk he's ever shared with us.
was it the gritty one?
It was the gritty one.
Good.
See, I have no intention of sending the bad ones to the Discord.
Well-
I only send the bad ones to you, Lee.
Well, just know that we're not going to look at them. We're all
look.
striking on clicking on your TikToks.
You'll
Yeah.
click.
Nope.
You'll click. You know it.
Because I open it and they sound like this every single time. You're gonna fucking shit in your mailbox.
They're awful. Yeah, we
The
talked.
Gritty TikTok
Hold on,
is
Gary.
amazing. They get this person at a hockey game. Gritty is a mascot for the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team. They
Cleared of assault
blindfold
charges.
this man, and they have him unwrapping a Christmas present. And while he's unwrapping the Christmas present blindfolded, Gritty throws an entire sheet cake in his face. All set to My Heart Will Go On
Yep.
from Titanic. And as he takes his blindfold off in reaction to being hit in the face with a sheet cake, Gritty has already reloaded and hits him in the face with a second sheet cake. And then does this weird crotch humping celebration while the guy nearly falls on the ground. It's
He
magnificent.
annihilates him with that second
That's
one.
the gritty grind.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that's
More-
outstanding content.
More of that. Less of this.
This
Less
is one
of
of
that.
those. Wait a second. Loading it up right now. With the damn voice modulation. Oh, and it died on me. Oh,
Good.
everything died.
Good.
Every fucking third TikTok is shitheads doing that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that. No,
No, these are great.
That also sucks.
Yeah, that's double suckage.
Yeah.
Because it's the weird face distortion. See, even then, that TikTok couldn't pull its own weight.
No.
No, those ones are good. Those ones are good. Now, what you don't understand, listeners at home, is in those ones, you have the call of whatever that character is from Frozen 2, and the person's got this big overblown mouth, right?
Yeah.
And like the words underneath it will say, "My poop trying to come out of my butt at school," and then it cuts to this normal person who does the Elsa line of, "I can hear you, but I won't." Because, see, she's not going to poop at school. She's just not going to let it happen. So that's what that TikTok is all about.
Man, just go poop at school.
Smash that
Deep
like
TikToks with Jack Handy.
Were you guys school poopers?
I'll poop anywhere.
You gotta
I don't have
poop.
to go. I don't
Sometimes
give
you
a
got
fuck.
to.
That's
Yeah,
why I carry
no.
wipes on my bag at all times.
Who
I
has
think I maybe pooped 6 times in like 13 years of school, including kindergarten. I just didn't do it. I hated it.
home or at school?
No, I was definitely a school pooper.
I was just thinking the other day about one time I wasn't feeling good, had a headache, and I had to poop, and I completely forgot to lock the bathroom door, and some dude opened it on me. He's like, "Oh man, lock the door." I was like, "I'm sorry."
Too many people, too many wild cards. Like you got, no, I think collectively maybe what 6 boys' toilets and fucking 500 kids. No, I
Yeah,
don't like
but
that odd.
if you're at school and you've got to shit, you can't learn. So either shit at school or go home sick.
Yeah.
Nah, that's my superpower, man. I'm like a poop camel. If it's an
Get off the
opportune time, hang out for a long time. It's good. I did 2 transatlantic flights, didn't poop not once, didn't pee not once. I don't fuck around.
Yeah, I was like, not only did I not poop at school, I don't think I went to the bathroom. It's like, no, you're only gone a couple of hours.
In the middle school I went to in Virginia, there were no stalls on the toilets. So it was just a room with a bunch of toilets.
Oh no.
And they had toilets.
Did you go to middle school in Calcutta?
It was fucking Virginia, Fishersville, Virginia. And
how did I not know you grew up in Virginia?
No. I lived in Virginia for 6 months between when we moved from Illinois and then we moved to Florida because it was so fucking backwoods, backwater. I left that middle school being trumpeted as the smartest man alive. They thought
Where are you going, my king? You cannot move states now. We have just figured this out.
They thought I was a unicorn. This was the same school that had the Bible study class halfway through the day with the little house just off of the school grounds, and I was the only one that didn't go to Bible study class, and one kid asked me if I fucking worship the devil.
That actually leads into a story that I had.
Nice.
On my note for this week.
I set you up, you knock them down. Go for it.
You did set me up a little bit. Nicole and the kids are out of town going to visit the in-laws and the new baby and all that stuff, and so
take 2.
I was left to my own devices. Before they left, though, we went to kids' birthday party. One of our friends had their kid there. They had a birthday party. It was great. And one of the kids, I'm going to say he's with like one of the cousins of the party kid, and he's maybe like, I don't know, 10, 11-ish, like that area, you know? He kind of like latched on to me and was like talking to me and stuff, which is fine. I'll chat with the kid. I don't give a shit. And we're talking about video games at one point, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like I just beat God of War like a couple weeks ago. That's pretty cool. And he says, "Is that something I could play?" And I don't know, man. That depends on how cool your parents are. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Like, what are you focused down with? That's not a call I can make, dude. And he's like, "Is there any swearing?" I'm like, "No, not really. Violence, said gratuitous and horrible." He's like, "I probably could play that then." No, probably not. And there's like a beat of quiet, and then this kid's next volley, apropos of nothing, he just says, "You a Christian?" And I went, "Nah, man." Nah. And he looked at me as if I said I was from space.
Nah, man.
He had no idea people like that existed. But he could always smell it somehow.
Well, maybe he was like
to me for the rest of the night.
He was like God of War, but violent.
Oh, I like God. God's pretty dope.
Yeah, how you feeling about this guy?
You can play as God in a game. That's amazing. Blessed be.
Yeah.
What kind of games was he into? Like, is he playing Fortnite?
We didn't get that far because he didn't speak to me again after that.
Oh, okay.
No, he plays Noah's Great Adventure. You have to get 2 of every animal onto the ark, and then absolve yourself of all your sins because we are Satan's henchmen.
Get drunk and have your daughters jerk you off.
He plays the Christian version, God During War, where you just sit around and watch all the people die and just eat chips.
Like, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, every now and then you shrug and go, "Yeah, what can you do?"
Yeah, the X button is thoughts, the square button is prayers.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was hilarious. And then after that, the ladies were gone, and I had this quiet weekend set up. Bought myself a model for the weekend, like a big boy. I was gonna watch movies and build my model and all these things, and then my fucking best friend in the world calls up and he's like, "Man, I'm moving and I need help."
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, "Fuck." And I said, "You know what? When a friend asks for help, you help him."
Yep, it's true.
Yep. Fucking Dow of Wayne.
Get the chorin'.
Let's fucking do it. And went up. And so I spent a good chunk of the morning Saturday, and then again on Sunday, help him move, go to the new lady out of the house. And man, just the threat looming over my head.
Of a
My
move.
lovely wife one day it's gonna be like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, cool. I'll just dig a hole in the backyard and jump in it, and you fill that motherfucker in, and happy trails.
I live here forever.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Well,
Don't want it at all.
Lee, just so you know, we're going to be moving in about 10 days. We could really use your car. So
You know-
Touring
what?
just ain't happening in Tennessee. There's
You know what?
touring to
If
do
I
in
was,
Florida.
I'd be there. If I was co-host, I'd be there, motherfuckers.
well,
I'm a
I
good
appreciate
friend.
it. I appreciate it.
We'll send you an Uber.
Can you imagine if you were an Uber driver and you got sent to help somebody move?
Yo, you just keep pinging them back and forth.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna put
You're not
all
picking
this
them
shit.
up.
I'm gonna put all this shit in the back. Drive it here and come back. I'm gonna need you again.
Yeah, it's not for a passenger. Just fill your car up.
I
Make
just
sure we
said
get
this
that
was
Uber
XL.
XL.
Fuck.
And if you want a tip, help them bring the boxes.
Grab me a pizza on the way back. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
'cause
did,
I'll buy
you know-
Uber Eats.
Did have some time. Did check a couple movies off my list. For example, Fangoria made a rebooted Puppet Master called Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich, and was hilarious. They redesigned all the puppets. It's completely separate from the full new ones, but they're still making. So that's the deal. They have like 2 separate timelines going on, I guess.
Oh, like Chucky.
Yeah, kind of like Chucky. Yeah. So in this one, the puppets are still bad guys. They're just created by an unrepentant Nazi as opposed to an escaped puppet master in the first ones. And so they had a whole bunch of them, and they're like variations on the same ones. Because in this one, he came to the U.S., made a bunch of puppets, and sent them out. And now they're like, there's like a convention, like kind of commemorating some murders and shit in the town they lived in. And so they're all coming. So they're going to auction these puppets off, so they're all back in town. And so they're coming to life killing people. Gratuitous nudity that serves a plot in no way. Horrible violence, creative deaths, cool puppet effects. Old school. Love it. Something I've never seen before in a movie. There's a guy. He's in his room watching some wrestling, including the David Starr match. Because these puppets are all Nazis, so there's lots of hate crimes the puppets are committing in this movie. You see, so they said the most Jewish wrestler in the world on TV, which is kind of great.
That's amazing.
That's a little wink in the nod, which I appreciated. So a guy goes up, he goes to take a piss in the bathroom, and as he's pissing, one of the new puppets, which is like a little robot with a helicopter arm, flies by, slices his head off, and his head falls into the toilet, and so his now dead body pees on his own face for a little while before he falls down into the floor. And I'm like, that is a good movie death.
Wow.
A+.
That's a good bit.
A+ movie death. Lots of good shit like that.
If only he had previously dropped a deuce in that same toilet.
That is the only thing that could have possibly elevated it.
Yeah.
But Tom Lennon is the star of that movie of all people. It was a good time. It's
Reno 911.
Streaming exclusively on Shudder. So check it out if you're so inclined to watch those kinds of things.
Did it have any duck puppets?
Don't believe it. Like, where's it going with this? Watch that Parasite.
I couldn't tell if that was a sounder or if Donald was really on the show.
No, Donald's off this week.
Watch that Parasite. Pretty damn good.
Ooh, it's good, right?
It is really good. Like, it's one of those, like, okay, I get what all the fuss is about.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
What'd you watch it on? Is it on
You can. It's kind of
or Hulu's?
everywhere now. Yeah, so you can get on Amazon, all that shit. It's everywhere now. Or you can get it on Blu-ray, hypothetically.
Nice.
And then I watched Rob Zombie's 31. It was all right.
I haven't even heard of that one.
I think it's the one that he did before 3 from Hell. It's okay. It looks really cool.
31.
Cool.
Is it about Halloween at all?
It happens to take place on Halloween, as a matter of
It's
fact.
like a circus movie or something, right?
Yeah, they these carnies basically get pulled off the road and kidnapped and put like in a survive until 12 hours to survive kind of shit. And so kind of like the Running Man, the people that are running it throw out like weird, boss fights for them essentially. Include one of them called Sex Head is played by E.G. Daily of all people. That's kind of crazy.
E.G.
don't
Daily, refresh my memory.
The voice of Tommy Pickles.
Oh, fuck.
Among other things. And she was Dottie in Pee-wee's Big Adventure
Yes.
back in the day.
Yes.
And she looked just like this.
No, tell you now, E.J. Daily can still get it. No joke. And then Sunday, I went to I had my terrestrial radio debut on Sunday.
What?
Yeah. When guy I know does a local radio show, and he was like, "Hey, this week's themed show is superheroes and songs about superheroes. I think you'd be good for that." I'm like, I mean,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. So I went and we recorded a show about superheroes, which I think will air next month at some point. They pre-recorded, and then it was kind of fun.
Just
but-
on local radio, huh?
yeah, and boy, it just the limitations of that format, man. Because it's like, all right, cool, we have a thing, we have 3 minutes to discuss it. Go.
And then we have 19 minutes of commercials. Enjoy.
I do this every week, and I'm like, I swear a whole lot more in my show, but it's a lot of fun, and we talk about a lot of this kind of stuff, and we talk for hours. So if you like that, and I threw us a plug in there, it was good.
Oh, fucking good man.
On my fucking
Yeah.
amateur, come on now,
I didn't expect any less.
come on. And then I went to see the Gentleman's, the new Guy Ritchie, and it's that good Guy Ritchie. It's real good.
It's still so nuts to me that he directed Aladdin.
I stepped into
Wait, that's who directed Aladdin?
Yes.
yeah.
Holy shit. I did not know that.
I stepped into Aladdin for just a second the other day. I hadn't sat down and watched it yet, but I came in and it was on, and it was right during the one jump music number,
Uh-huh.
When Aladdin's explaining to his friends that he's a real rock and roller.
right? And I watched it for maybe a couple minutes just while I'm doing stuff, and all I could think of during those moments was, I wish I was just watching the cartoon.
It's true.
Like, it's just
Yeah.
that. And I agree, I haven't seen the whole movie, so maybe it's fine. But like in this
It's fine.
weird kind of like awkward live action musical number, I'm like, this works better as a cartoon. I could just watch that for this. Okay, sure.
I wish Will Smith would have made the role more his than just kind of retread all the Robin Williams bits.
I want to watch it, and I want to check out the new Lion King is on the Disney Plus now.
Well,
Oh, the live action Lion King?
Yeah, the live action Lion King, and they put all those real animals in there.
Yeah, they've just filled their mouths full of peanut butter.
So much peanut butter.
I fucking love that movie, and I may be alone on that, but
The new one?
yeah, the new Lion King.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out because I mean it's got a great cast
And
and
that-
it looks great.
that
So
I've never
Aladdin
seen
movie-
it, but I just love aggressively referring to it as the live action Lion King.
that's what everyone calls it, and it's
I know.
bullshit. It's so stupid.
The live action animated.
That the
The
live
live
action
animated.
Aladdin is nuts and kind of an assault on the senses. And there's a lot of pretty people in it, but besides, the bones of the, original animated Aladdin, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I'll watch it at some point. And then, last thing I want to talk about real quick, I just want to throw this out to you guys and to the listening audience. So the lady was gone for, let's see, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. So we've been gone for 4 nights.
Oh my god,
Are
you
you keeping track?
made so much soup.
Yep.
I was too fucking busy moving to make soup. No.
No, you didn't.
But when she came back to the house, her side of the bed was so pristine and beautiful. You could expect to see a fucking mint on that pillow. Like, it was just well done. Because when I got into the bed, because Nicole, she made the bed before she left, which we're not a bed making people by nature.
Sure.
But she made the bed, and so when I got into the bed, I pulled back the top corner, I nestled my ass in there, and I went the fuck to sleep. And then I woke up and I got out of the bed. Right? That's it. That's all I had to do. And again, the other side of the bed, beautiful. Now,
Undisturbed.
undisturbed. Now, when Nicole sleeps in the bed by herself, it appears as if in the middle of the night she wrestles a full-grown Wolverine. I don't know what the merry fuck she does over there.
Oh, it's
Well,
probably
I-
a lot like that TikTok that Mahoney sent us.
Probably.
Yep.
It boggles the fucking senses. And
That guy farts a lot.
she's just I once woke up, and So we have like the sheet and like a little blanket and a comforter. The only thing I had on my person was the comforter because somehow she had moved all of the sheet and blanket into a ball at the bottom of the bed. And I'm like, you can't not do that on purpose.
That's impressive.
What the hell are you doing in the middle of the night, you crazy person?
I am awful at grabbing the covers and then doing a gator death roll and just completely uncovering Mary. So
so you're the one, and you're related. That's what I wanted to get to. Like, is it just me? Okay, but you're that one. Then you're that one.
We've become a 2-comforter family. So when I start doing my gator roll, she's still covered by her blanket.
If you pull that blanket off, she's got another blanket.
Well, probably, but I have no reason to pull that other blanket off.
You have no real reason to pull that first blanket off either, though.
Just getting snuggly.
Just over here all snuggly. Don't mind me. Just a little snuggle buggle me.
I once fell asleep with my glasses on and just woke up exactly where I laid his face up, and they were completely undisturbed.
No, I toss and turn.
Yeah, I can't sleep on my back.
Nah, I think I just sleep like a fucking corpse. I think because I don't sleep
yeah.
until
I
I'm completely exhausted.
Anytime that I've been in a room where you've been sleeping, I feel like you haven't moved.
I don't go to sleep unless I am just utterly and completely exhausted.
Okay, well,
I'll
that's part
report
of it,
back
too.
on this in about 3 weeks.
All right.
I have seen a picture of you sleeping, and you look.
God damn it.
Mahoney, do you want me to take pictures?
If anybody else would like to see
Kelly?
that picture, let me know. I very much would like you to take pictures. A video, perhaps, Kelly, so we can see exactly how peaceful he is.
I'll just set up my camera to do a time lapse.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Kelly!
And it just looks like a still.
Kelly, make a TikTok.
God damn it.
This is how my farts sound when I sleep.
How do you do that voice?
I just do it. I don't know.
Oh my god.
He's the man
got
of
the
many
modulator going.
voices.
I'm a modulator boy.
I am legitimately impressed, Kelly.
Oh, thank you.
It's a real movie magic right there.
It's like I'm a real TikTok.
It's like meeting a celebrity.
What's going on, Kelly?
Fucking nothing. I've been sick this weekend.
Oh, no. Put it on the calendar.
Put it on the calendar. First sniffles of the year.
Mark it.
Yeah, now I'm at the state where my sinuses are like, fucking get all this shit out.
Cool.
Push it out.
Nice.
Push it out.
Have you reached that point yet where you're like, where is it all coming from?
Yes.
I just emptied all this out. How is there already more?
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's like my sinuses are like, all right, close out sale, everything must go. You're like, we got yellow, we got green, we got white, we got a little red, get it all out.
White.
Oh, that really paints a picture.
Buy 3 quarts of mucus and get 4 nose hairs while you're at it.
And you ever get to the point where you just like blow your nose and you look at it and you're like, I don't know why, but I think this is gonna tell me something.
Reading it like tea leaves.
Yeah, you're like, maybe this will let me know how much longer I'll be sick.
Probably by the color.
And I'm gonna find love in a new place.
It's a lot like those handwriting evaluations you see at the state fair.
Yeah.
So I know you said you didn't have a whole lot to talk about, Kelly, and that's cool. But I do want to talk about the not TikTok you shared with us. I believe it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was real upsetting.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, that was real bad. So GCW is running a series of 3 shows in Japan, the first 2 of which are done.
日本のたわごとが好き。
ナイクスジャパンシット。
Thank you. And the match was Masashi Takeda, one of my favorites, against Oren Veidt, who was actually a local guy around by my area, by my neck of the woods.
Oren?
That's a real Wisconsin name.
Orin Veidt.
You know, I
And-
like that wrestler name better than Cody.
Yeah. And so the spot in the match was for like a sidewalk slam onto a board of knives.
A board of knives.
Yeah.
And
Which here's the
what-
thing. That happens. Like that's not a huge spot. Like I've seen it plenty of times. It's
God damn it. All right.
if you watch the documentary series The Wrestlers, there's a bit in the deathmatch episode where you see Jun Kasai's wife making the knife board for his match.
Well, that's romantic.
And she's just they're kind of like going through like, hey, you just get kind of dull knives and put them there. They do the job. But yeah, so you just don't buy sharp ass knives. What went wrong here? They bought sharp ass knives.
Oh.
So Takeda gets slammed onto the knives, and long story short, he needs 50 stitches and is out for the rest of the month.
50 stitches. Yeah, because he hits it, comes up, and as he comes up to his knees, several places on his back just open.
Yeah, just gape open like a mouth.
And the referee jumps in like, fuck!
Like, what?
Like, oh no!
Yeah, no, they called for the bell and they got him to a hospital. And he's doing okay now.
In the match!
Yeah.
And the doctor at the ER is like, I'm sorry, what happened? Did you say knife board?
And if you read, if you Google Translate Takeda's Twitter, he finally said something about it. And he was really upset that he got hurt and he couldn't finish the match for the people that paid to see him.
Well, that's definitely one way to look at it.
Yeah. So he's excited to come back and he hopes that no one was, upset by what happened. And he also said, he's like, yeah, I know there's some criticisms of death matches, but I ain't changing what I do. Which is good because I saw people who, I saw people who were like, oh, they went too far. And it's like, no, it was just a screw up.
Well, I mean,
They just shopped shittily.
Yeah. Some dummy bought knives that were too sharp.
Where are you supposed to go to buy dull knives?
Like a dollar store.
Duh.
Dollar store?
You buying steak knives at the dollar store thinking they're gonna cut through something? No.
I don't know.
Buying glorified spoons.
Maybe just don't do the knife board.
Yeah, maybe just use
Well,
spoons.
if you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm a pussy. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
when it comes to knives, very much so.
Yeah, no knives for knives. That's my motto.
Knives in.
Knives in the holder.
Knives are out.
That show should be up on Fight now, so if you want to watch it, it's there. I ordered the 3-show set, and I'll be digging into those later this week.
Kelly
Real
posted
gnarly
that,
looking.
and like 20 minutes later was like, Mary, don't watch that. Too late.
I kind of figured she'd see the bloody men in the picture and think I shouldn't watch this.
Yeah, but then Mahoney's been flooding that message with TikTok, so
yeah, that's
she didn't
true.
know what she was clicking on.
She's probably just expecting someone to click it and just hear someone, I'm having a death match.
She should have watched the TikTok with the girl on the go-kart who starts screaming that her tampon's falling out.
No, I didn't see that one.
I
did-
know that one. And like, granted, I don't know a whole lot about that, but I think that shouldn't be able to happen. So she got a
Hey,
real
man.
questionable vagina going on.
I don't know.
I did.
All I know is it's a funny video.
I did appreciate the one where the chicks make coffee in that one chick's mouth.
Yeah. That one, someone's beating it too.
Oh, they're not beating it to the mom.
No, I really
What's
don't.
for dinner,
I
Mom?
hope not. I really hope not.
But we've
I'm
got
just saying.
McDonald's at home.
All these fucking lame ass TikToks Mahoney is sharing. I'm just saying, it's a lot of white people.
Yeah.
Whole lot of lame ass honkies.
Almost.
And man, let me tell you something about TikTok. TikTok is deficient in hoots.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We told Mahoney, we'd click on these more if they were more sexy. Give us the horny talks.
Yeah.
As I explained, I am sending you a very specific curated feed.
Jesus Christ. So besides wonderful curations, Mahoney, what's going on?
I had a very similar week to Kelly. Will was sick, I was sick, and I went to bed before like 8 o'clock, like 3 nights.
Oh my God.
I was supposed to see Parasite yesterday, but I fell asleep on the couch and missed it. So, I am now relegated to having to watch it at home, where I do not trust myself to read the subtitles because I will get distracted.
But
I honestly didn't trust myself to do it at the theater either, because we all know I would just be on my phone sitting alone in the back. So, who knows?
See, I went to see The Gentleman on Super Bowl Sunday, and there was 12 cars at the theater, perhaps. There was nobody there.
So it was just you and the employees.
Pretty much. I think I was the only person in the theater. You know what? I didn't touch my fucking phone not once. Because I'm a responsible human. Because I'm a fucking responsible person.
Why? It's great. You should have. You know the only thing better than being at the movies, Lee? Being at the movies all by yourself, surfing your phone like you're in your living room.
But I want to watch the movie.
Yeah, I like the experience of watching a movie.
Who sits and does one thing at a time? Multitask.
When I'm watching the movie in the theater, I'm watching the movie in the theater.
Yeah, unless the movie is trash.
Mess around my phone, but I want the theater experience.
I don't even want
If
to.
I paid, could you pay one there? Then it's just for you.
I don't even want to look at my phone when I'm at home watching a movie.
Oh my God! Ugh, that sounds awful.
I like
being present in the moment.
Yeah, I like being present, and I love movies. You know what happened when I wasn't present in the moment? I missed fucking J-Lo and Shakira bend over a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. That'll happen. You know where you can see that, though? On your phone at the movie theater.
He's got you there.
You can just be sitting in the back of the movie theater watching The Gentleman, watching Shakira and J-Lo bend over.
But I want to watch The Gentleman if I'm seeing The Gentleman.
Well, what if it's a boring part of The Gentleman and you're like, maybe I should watch some asses?
Trick question. There are no boring parts of The Gentleman.
Oh, got him.
Got you.
All right.
You just got gentlemanized.
You got.
We will see. I got my ticket
guy.
for Birds of Prey on Thursday, though.
Well, looking forward to that one.
In the Dolby Theater, which is really pretty great. If you got a Dolby Theater near you, go experience that at least once. It's got comfy seats. It's got this really cool like blue lighting all over the place. It's an experience.
Nice. Yeah, I'll see Birds of Prey in 4 years.
Maybe.
Once we watch it on this show.
We're talking about how much of a classic it is.
Yeah. I can't do the Harley Quinn voice.
That's okay. That's shocking because you can do so many other voices.
No, you just got to get a little high pitched.
Yeah, that's true.
Just do the voice modulation voice.
I think you can do it.
Hello, Joker. I'm Harley Quinn.
Oh, Mr. J, I love you, Puddin'.
Well, we'll see. We will see how it is. I hear through my Instagram sources that there's a post-credit scene that is worth seeing. So,
spoiler alert, motherfuckers!
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler! It's not even a spoiler. Please stop! Spoiler alert!
Oh, did I ruin it?
Oh. I thought Dog Police was starting.
Well, yeah, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, motherfuckers!
That's the opening.
God, I can't tell where this thing begins and the sounder
ends. Is that me? Is that reality or is it the sounder? I don't know.
The dog police is coming from inside the house.
I don't know it's real anymore.
Well, I played that specifically because apparently...
That was a deep fake sounder. That wasn't even me that night on the show.
Apparently there's a lot of very spoilery things out there that were released by Warner Brothers. So if you want to go in fresh, I would keep your head down.
Oh, so they're basically like, hey, please come see this.
Right.
Please come see this movie.
Because
Harley Quinn is gonna hit Batman? I don't know. Maybe.
When the Fox movies kept showing like scenes from the X-Men.
Yeah, like Mystique dying.
Before the movie even came out, and it's like, oh, it's that bad? Like, you're already begging me?
What movie was that with the X-Men post-credit scene? Is that a Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, I
Sticking
think
around.
I think that was Amazing Spider-Man 2 had the scene from Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Which was just real confusing for everybody.
Yeah, that was real weird.
Yeah, what a bad experience.
Because it's like, no, they're not in the same universe. No, it doesn't really have to do with anything. No, they're not even the same company. I don't know why it happened either.
I feel like it was some sort of, wasn't it a lawsuit? They had one of them, I believe Fox had a lawsuit against Sony, and part of the settlement was Sony had to promote the X-Men movie.
Yeah, there was some sort of trade-off in
I
there.
think you're right, yeah. They weren't just doing it for funsies.
No.
Ridiculous.
That's like the perfect example of Fox, though. You win
I
some
think about the
ridiculous lawsuit to force Sony to promote your X-Men movie, and you're like, okay, this is the scene. You have to play this. And Sony's just like, all right.
I was thinking
This
about
scene
those
sucked.
X-Men movies the other day. And, okay. Here's all I got to say about those X-Men movies. Okay, you ready?
Mhm.
All right. Who played the Collector in one Guardians movie and 45 seconds of Infinity War?
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
going to say
all right.
Guillermo del
Guillermo
Toro.
del Toro.
Who played Cyclops in 4 X-Men prequel movies?
Oh, fucking
Not James
Exactly.
Marsden.
Exactly.
fucking
Leif Vanderhoosen.
Ready Player One. That kid.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that kid's
No
name?
one knows his name. No one knows who fucking played him in those movies.
The only one who's not, Jennifer Lawrence or one of the famous ones that
Golf
I
club
know
dick.
is Nicholas Hoult, who I only know because he took all those naked pictures of Jennifer Lawrence that got leaked on the internet.
Oh man! So apparently the deal
The guy ain't got
between
no balls.
the deal between Sony and Fox was Mark Webb directed Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Fox had a deal with Mark Webb after
That's
500
right.
Days of Summer. So it was kind of an olive branch.
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Can't imagine why those guys couldn't make it.
Eric Magnus in the chat checking in. Ty Sheridan plays Cyclops.
I have
Well,
never heard that name in my
God
life.
damn. Look at that.
Not one time.
Way to disprove my fucking thesis, man.
No,
Fucking got him.
I think it still proved the point because I feel like we're all pretty up on our knowledge, and not one of us could come up with it. We had to go to the
All
chat for
pretty
that.
hip
Yeah.
movie
We know what-
bros.
We know what the kids are into. Mahoney, tell them about TikToks.
I've seen
Renegade.
Okay, what is that like a reference
No.
to? I
It's a
don't,
No.
dance. It's a dance.
That's
the
what it
Renegade
is?
Dance. Yeah,
What?
They're
So-
doing it on
Renegade.
TRL?
they're doing it everywhere, Kelly. Doing it
Are they still
everywhere.
PRL?
Is there a song
actually-
related to it?
Yeah, there's a song. How are you gonna do a dance with no song?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Didn't that Floss have no song?
Yeah.
Or what?
No, that has a
how'd
song.
that happen?
That
What's
has
the
a
Floss song?
That has a song. That was the Katy Perry thing that got famous on Fortnite, though.
Katy Perry did that?
Well, not her. The Backpack Kid.
Right. She owns the Backpack Kid.
She does. She does. Copyright Katy Perry, 2017 probably.
So who flossed their way
on,
all the
bud.
way to the bank? Katy Perry or the kid?
Fortnite.
It's gonna be
I-
rad when
I'm gonna
Mahoney...
say nobody. Probably Fortnite, who sold people the floss dance move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because then the Backpack Kid sued them and was like, "Hey man, that's not cool." And they were like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Mahoney, are you going to like chaperone school dances and just bust out all these dance moves you've learned on
Probably.
TikTok?
They should be so lucky.
Yeah, good. I hope so.
What's going on, guys?
So, as alluded to in the opening there, I did sell my Dead Turtles aquarium. It was a real adventure.
Does it come with a turtle?
It does come with turtle?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
All right, tell that story and then I have a response.
So, I put it up on Craigslist and on Facebook Marketplace. And, I describe all the pieces, the tank, the stand, the filter, all the extra shit that comes with it. And I'm like, hey, my last turtle just passed away recently. We just want to get rid of this because we're moving. And then this motherfucker has the balls to ask, even though there's no turtles in any of the pictures, and I say my turtle died, he's like, hey, does it come with turtles? And I responded, clearly not.
So
Came with a turtle, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You roasted that poor guy for asking if it came with turtles. And then I looked at the pictures on your post, and there are like no fewer than 4 things that look like turtles that maybe come with that thing. There's like a turtle shell inside of it. There's these little plastic turtles that were like on top of it.
There's a Target bag in it?
There's a double bag Target bag just outside of it in the uncovered garbage.
No, our garbage is covered. It's a robot trash can.
So there was plenty of things in your picture that looked like turtles.
Yeah, but in the description, it does not say includes turtles. Well, I sold it anyhow, and people came to pick it up, and they were 2 women, and I was like, oh no. Part of the reason I'm selling this thing is so I don't have to fucking move it. So, am I a good ally if I let these chicks carry this shit out themselves? But I set it up for them. I tried not to mansplain things. I broke it down into as few pieces.
This is how you hold it.
I broke it down into as many pieces as possible, gave them my opinion of the best way to get it out of there, and they handled it. And I didn't have to carry no fucking dead animal home down a flight of stairs. So, worth the $50 on Craigslist, I'd say.
I like to call it Turtle Murder House.
Yes. Yeah, there was some murders going on in that
There was
tank.
many murders going on.
Did they say what they're going to put in there?
Turtles.
Nice.
Apparently,
Did you let them know that they're going to die?
Hey, it was implied.
Hey, just so you know, this turtle house is haunted.
Just so you know, someday your turtles will die too.
In this house.
I actually can't remember. When I got that tank, I think I might have just been down to 2. So, those 2 lasted a while. But I lost the other, the other 6 in a completely separate tank. Right?
Oh my
6?
God.
No, 4. 4. I've only bought 6 turtles total.
So many
that's
turtles.
great.
I've been doing a lot of dusting because I'm packing, so I'm sneezing a lot. Like, I ran a fucking, 9 in a row the other day. It was something else. I've taken to just sneezing down the stairwell because it's just the best way to get rid of it. Take this downstairs, neighbors.
Get out of here.
Did you guys see Shaq, who is the figurehead of Papa John's now, had a Super Bowl party, and he had a garlic dipping sauce fountain?
That was so gross.
What?
That really was just the worst thing.
It's like one of those chocolate fountains, but it's got Papa John's garlic dipping sauce in it. And he was just fucking holding a piece of pizza under it, and it was just getting doused.
It was way too much.
It was really upsetting.
I mean,
It was way too much.
it's too much, but I would love to give it a shot. I would love a garlic dipping sauce fountain with all kinds of different stuff that you could dip in the garlic dipping sauce. Pizza, crab legs, fucking fucking whatever. Whatever you want to put garlic sauce on.
Twizzlers.
Yeah,
My
let's
wife.
and
A brownie.
easier to clean than a chocolate fountain. And come
Well,
on,
it's gonna have to be.
it's your brand, Mahoney.
No, Nick is the one who likes the Papa John's garlic dip.
No, you are.
No, that was me doing my Nick voice.
No, that's
this
you.
Is my pet gerbil.
No, it's retcon to be you. You love
No,
garlic
I don't
dipping
like
sauce.
it. I don't like it.
You don't like it at all?
I mean, it's honestly, I think I've had it maybe once in
Oh
like
my God.
2006.
This-
So I don't even know if I like it.
This blows my mind. I am absolutely heartbroken.
Well, no, don't be heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken. So,
No.
I know it is not Pop Fantasy Football season, But we did just have the Super Bowl this past weekend, and I do have a new Pop Fantasy Football intro, so I figured since we're going to talk about the Super Bowl for a second, let's give it a shot.
Oh, Lee.
Football.
Can't escape this bullshit.
ESPN, the global leader in sports.
All right, so
That's good.
the Super Bowl was this past weekend. What was it? It was 30, 57. It looked like LIIV in the logo, so who knows what that was. We had Jose and his lady over. I made some wings. We got down on some fucking White Claws.
Some wings.
Oh man, Jose had to. I had to put the wings in the kitchen because Jose couldn't stop himself. But they were pretty good. It's been a while. We kind of went nuts on the meat this weekend. We went out to dinner with my folks, and both Mary and I got steaks, and then we cooked 4 bags of wings for the Super Bowl.
Nice.
So I ended Super Bowl weekend using my wife's squatty potty as handles for while I was puking up all the fucking Super Bowl party food I ate.
Oh, God.
I went a little over the line, woke up Monday morning with that where your mouth starts filling with saliva because you know you're going to fucking puke because you ate too much and you drank too much and you partied too much.
I'm familiar with that.
But I was able to hold it off until...
You sound like a kitty.
I was able to hold it off till midday, and finally I'm just like, all right, I'm going for it. I'm going in. Like, I got to get this evil out of me. And I kneel down, I grab the squatty potty, which is cool because you don't have to put your hands on the toilet. And then I just start. And I get a couple, like, coughs out. And I hear Mary get up in the other room. And she comes in, I hear the door open. And she goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Don't come in here." And then it was another kind of weak heave. And then my third heave, it was like everything opened up and lined up. And I just fucking evacuated into the toilet. It's like when Pennywise gets someone stuck in the deadlights. It's just like... It was fantastic.
Jackpot.
Yeah. Like, it was very impressive just how solid it was. And, well, not solid. It was liquid. But, like, really impressive heave. And then I got a fourth one that went up in my nose. So I kind of killed it. But, man, felt a whole lot better after that. But back to the actual Super Bowl. Yeah, the game's cool. Jose's lady is from that area, the Kansas City area, so she was rooting for the Chiefs, who ended up winning, which was cool.
Who was the other one?
It was the
Red guys versus red guys.
It was the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
So she's a Chiefs fan, and then they're making this crazy comeback, and it's 5 minutes left in the game, and she's like, "All right, I'm ready to go."
What? Well, she's tired. You were usually in bed by like
Right. And like I get the idea of when you're tired and you've had enough, it's time to go. But really, like, there's 4 minutes left. Sure, that 4 minutes is gonna turn into 20, but that 20 isn't gonna make a difference in fucking your night of sleep. So let's just run this thing out and make sure your team wins. And I ended up doing it, so it was cool. Let's talk
It was
about
a win for us, the good guy.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of these commercials. First off, Martin Scorsese doesn't think Marvel Studios movies are cinema, but he sure will take Coke's money to be in an awful Super Bowl commercial. Is that cinema, Marty? I don't know.
People talk about these commercials, and I spent the last 12 years doing everything I can to skip commercials.
I mean, the Super Bowl's different.
It's different.
Fuck that nonsense.
And then...
You gonna talk about baby nut?
We gotta talk about hashtag baby nut.
Not a good idea.
So, Planters did this whole thing leading up to the Super Bowl where they killed off Mr. Peanut. R.I.P. Mr. Peanut. And
Peanut.
And you could see through it that
You're
it was
dead now. Nothing can hurt you.
Yep, you're dead now.
just threw him in a Target bag and into the kitchen trash.
Yep. But he saved Wesley Snipes on the way out.
So you could tell that it was leading up to a Super Bowl commercial of some sort. And they birthed a little cute Mr. Peanut, with the monocle and the hat, looking real smooth like a baby Yoda. And then, not in the actual commercial in the voiceover or anything did they say it, but the hashtag for this new baby Mr. Peanut was #BabyNut. And we saw that, and we said it out loud, and we could not believe that this made its way into a Super Bowl commercial.
Like, how did they not think that someone would just say, I'm going to make that #BabyNut? Like, how? How would you not think about that?
You almost have to think that it was intentional. Like, they knew people would lose it over #BabyNut.
Stirring.
Because I fucking
and then
tweeted.
It would be trending.
Yeah, I fucking tweeted about it. Goddamn Baby Nut, man. Those Marvel Disney Plus shows look dope, though.
They really do.
Yeah.
Did not expect that to happen. And when it started,
we're all
yeah, they showed the Captain America shield, and it's like, what is going on? And then they're like, here's all of it. Check out Elizabeth Olsen in the old school Scarlet Witch headdress.
That was cool.
I saw that on YouTube, and then I have to watch 5 hours of football to see it. So I won.
Yeah, but we enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time.
Yeah, we were trying to watch.
We fucking hogged down on some wings and had a laugh and drank some White Claws and took our glaucoma medicine. And maybe some of that glaucoma medicine was in little chocolate bars. Maybe some of it was in vape pens. And then, watched J-Lo and Shakira shake their fat donks on the halftime show.
Yeah, I said there's so many people just got grandma fetishes.
Grandma fetishes.
There were a lot of
J-Lo's
dudes.
50?
There were a lot of dudes
grandma.
at their Super Bowl parties getting uncomfortably horny and probably shifting during that whole halftime show. Because not only were there some strong stepmom vibes coming from J-Lo, but there was a whole bit where Shakira was basically tying herself up. And there's some sex pests at home just really enjoying that.
I'll say MILF. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to lump her with grandmas.
Getting their baby nut on.
Yeah.
That's what we're making. Especially and that halftime, lots of cross shots.
It was horny. Every
It was
time
like the opposite of a TikTok.
So we were hanging out and watching this halftime show, and every so often I would turn to do something else. And when I would turn, everyone else would start hooting and hollering because Shakira and or J-Lo either bent over or spread their cheeks or...
well, the best was he would miss each one. And then, the final miss was both of them.
Yeah.
So, all these misses led up to this ultimate miss.
But thanks to the internet, I have been caught up on almost all of them.
The donks live forever.
Oh, my God. Just
and
making
what no
it
one's
clap.
talking about is quietly Procter & Gamble has created their own universe of characters.
Their own...
What now?
Yes. Procter & Gamble has created their own cinematic universe. It was who was it? It was Rob Riggle
Mr.
as
Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Rob Riggle as Bounty Man.
Oh yeah, he was Bounty. He wasn't Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean was actually there. He was Bounty Man, and he had this huge bounty belt, and they kind of did him like Shazam, where it's like fake muscle, and he's kind of just all built up, and he's doing these pelvic thrusts, and bounties are flying out of his fucking bounty belt.
The Old Spice guy was in it. They had the Charmin the Charmin bear.
Nice.
Who else?
Those bears love to shit.
The bear was shitting. It was in the bathroom.
Good.
It was pretty nuts.
Yeah. They assembled their own Avengers very quietly.
What else have you got going on?
I can't
Jose?
wait for that fucking WandaVision show.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
WandaVision seemed
really
like such a stupid name, and then they show the clips from it where it's all these classic television things, and it's like, okay, I'm even down with the name now.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like you're watching WandaVision, but then
Yeah.
Wanda and Vision.
Yeah.
They did it.
It went from being real stupid to kind of clever.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't give a fuck about Falcon and Winter
We
Soldier.
get it. We get it.
Oh, that's nonsense.
We get it by you saying you're really excited about WandaVision and not mentioning the other two.
Loki, did they even show anything from Loki?
They
just
did,
one
and it
shot.
looked like
Did.
it had some kind of CGI over whatever logo that really is.
He's wearing a time variance authority like prisoner jumpsuit.
Oh, I thought that was just old footage.
No.
And
No.
the time
I mean,
variance.
it might have been. They might have like taken something that he didn't shoot for the show and like CGI'd it to make it work. But the time variance authority is from, I want to say, Doctor Strange or something. It's from some classic Marvel thing, and they basically look for like, oh, this alternate timeline like shouldn't exist. We need to shut this shit down.
They're like time cops.
Yeah,
They're
basically.
after him for running around with the Tesseract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I had thought it was just like old footage, and they're like, and Loki's gonna be here too.
It had a purpose.
I liked the bit in the new Black Widow trailer where Taskmaster flips the shield up into his arm.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciated that. So, like, when that happened, and then they show the cap shield in the tree, it was like, oh, what is going on here?
Yeah. What are they saying is going to be in Black Widow? A little something, something. And then all of a sudden it pulls out and it's like, not Black Widow, bitches. Gotcha.
So what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Jose?
Getting ready to hit hot Atlanta tomorrow morning.
Is it going to be hot there?
No, it's actually going to be cold hot Atlanta. What?
Well, like
60s, 50s.
Icy hot Atlanta.
But I'm going to be fucking inside. I'll never even, just the walks. Get my steps in. Tito took the lead for a little bit.
Yeah, I got Mary hooked up with you guys on Fitbit so she can compete.
Coming back for that lead, Tito.
And I'll just be over here. No Fitbit. Too thick.
Too thick, can't bit.
We'll get you a thick bit.
You laugh like we haven't fucking brainstormed this already.
Thick bit Jones over here.
Hey, good idea is a good idea.
Yeah.
Just fucking packing, getting things ready. This guy came over and we did some playing around for Toy Fair.
Oh yeah.
Getting ramped up for that.
Who's going to Toy Fair, fellas?
We are.
I think
we are.
That's right.
We going.
I forgot all about that. Oh,
Hey-o.
These little boys. Oh, okay.
See if we can get some of that AEW.
Yeah, they announced today that AEW has signed with Jazzwares for an AEW toy line. So, man, they're definitely going to have toys there. But I have to assume they're going to have somebody, if not multiple.
Well, yeah,
if
but
they weren't, they wouldn't have made a big deal about it.
Right.
Ahead of time.
And this is something that is right up their alley too, because it's kind of like it's a first for them. So why not make a big deal out of it?
Le Champion can be the Jeff Foxworthy of 2020.
Oh my god, dude. We're going to get jobs with AEW, watch. All of us. We're going to become best friends with Cody, especially Mahoney.
Oh man, if Cody's there, I'm going to be like, "Hey Codester."
Roller coaster.
Double Mahoney.
I would like you to.
We need to talk about Dion.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I want you to, at least one of you become best friends with Cody. I want you to start a message chain with him. I want you to add me to that message chain, and I'm going to send nothing but the worst TikToks you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely not. Wouldn't do that to the roller coaster.
Don't embarrass me in front of my new friend.
The roller coaster.
Well, yeah. Mahoney's not going to be able to
Ay.
make. Mahoney's not going to be able to make it, even though I threw a last-minute invitation out to him.
Oh, I tried.
But man,
I debated that for so long.
Now that AEW is going to be a part of it, I'm glad he's not coming.
Yeah, you said that they were going to be there, and I was like, ugh, good.
Dodge that bullet.
Don't want nones of that ones. It's going to be pretty cool. So we're playing with new little stabilizer for the 6000.
Yeah.
Switch it up. Switch the game up. Just when you let them get comfortable on them, switch it.
Yep.
And we got so many cool props.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
excited.
I think this one's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm stoked.
We're definitely gonna
17
have to hit
days,
that.
boys.
Did we all do Shanghai Joe's?
I was not there. I was not there for UK Joe. Oh, you're talking about the soup dumpling place.
Yes.
Have you done it?
I've done it.
I have not been there yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a soup
Okay,
dumpling
cool.
place in
We
Manhattan.
need to
We need to hit that up.
Hell yeah.
They make soup
Sure.
dumplings.
They're
It's
like-
soup in a dumpling.
They're like the spot for soup dumplings in Manhattan.
It's pretty good.
Threaten me with a good time. I'm in.
And Guy Fieri's restaurant isn't open anymore, so
Rip, rip.
We should go and take pictures where it used to stand.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Was
Grandpa
he in the
Flames.
place where the old WWF New York was?
no, that's Hard Rock.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
WrestleMania, baby, woo! WrestleMania, baby, woo!
Good times. And now that the Super Bowl's over,
It's true.
champ, the previous champ got to celebrate. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, we need to see some pictures, Shark. Pictures of you with the belt at your Super Bowl party.
Belt.
Yeah.
Super Bowl party, baby.
You're not a champ unless you've taken a few pictures with the belt. Come on.
Ayo bayo.
Jose was carting her around with our dead friend all WrestleMania weekend.
R.I.P.
You know, he couldn't be here.
I
Nope,
took
he
that
just-
shit to
couldn't
fucking different continents.
WWE.
I got in an Indian newspaper.
Hobos tried to fight Jose for that belt.
High expectations we run.
Jose thought it was going to be fun to take the belt around New Orleans until the hobos were like, hey, want to fight for that?
And they probably did that to every belt mutant that passed them.
Yep, because they thought one might say yes.
Belt mutant is Kelly's term for the dipshits, the marks that carry their WWE belts around.
Yep.
Oh, no, I got it.
I wouldn't have been wearing it. I wouldn't have taken it if our good friend couldn't have been there.
No, you got to take it.
Oh, I was fucking taking it no matter what. God damn, I got plans. I got plans for this reign.
Yeah, so did I.
I had plans once.
All right, well, it's just past the hour. Are we ready to take a break, come back, do our top six, and
I think we might be.
Kick this one in the balls? I do have a Popcast Classic for this week.
Ooh, what we got?
It is from our discussion from last week of top 6 Popcast moments. I pulled from episode 94 from this time, February 2011. It is Kerouac and Ska, Thatcher and Meg, myself and Mary, who...
No way.
My wife. And with your hosts, Lee and Nicole, it is the Nearly Wed game. So
nice.
Enjoy this little bit, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes, 25 seconds. And now, a curated selection from deep within the Popcast Network archives. We proudly present this Popcast Classic.
Final question, ladies. Final question. And it's a good one. It's a good one. What character most encompasses your man's bedroom prowess? Would that be the elongated man, the Flash, or Mr. Magoo?
I sense that this is rigged somehow.
No, not at all. Never. No way. Ska, to you. Just think about it. Think about it. It's there. It's there.
Elongated.
All right. Okay. There you go. Good to know. And it makes me cry a little bit, too. All right. Meg.
You sons of the bitches are all for me to say Mr. Magoo.
There you go.
No, I'm gonna Ralph Dibney it up in here. I'm going with elongated man.
All right,
'cause,
okay.
You know, I may rip on him for being old and shit, but you know, he can handle it in behind closed doors.
All right. Can we get a collective ooh from the chat room? All right, okay. Lastly, Mary, what character most encompasses your man's bedroom prowess? The elongated man, the Flash, or lovable Mr. Magoo?
You know, I think he's going to say Mr. Magoo, so I gotta go with Mr. Magoo.
Okay, all right. We will accept Mr. Magoo. All right, very well done. Okay. All right.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys. Sixth and final question. What character most encompasses your bedroom prowess? The elongated man, the Flash, or Mr. Magoo? Kerouac, to you.
Not that I think any of them is appropriate, but I am going to go with the elongated man as the closest thing to right.
Yep, you got it.
There you go. 5 points. There you go.
Very good. And
Lord.
Thatcher, to you.
Man, you know what? I'm going to go with elongated man also.
All right.
Good job.
Very good.
5 points.
Very good. 5 points. Okay.
All right, can we make that 3 elongated mans, or I'm gonna blow my brains out?
Is that...
That's my answer.
You would be incorrect. Because she said it's Mr. Magoo.
She did make it a point to say, I think he will say Mr. Magoo.
Yes, she did.
Because you're always saying that you're just like fumbling around trying to...
All right, so that was fun.
You, baby.
Nicole, hearing you barely able to get that answer out was the funniest part of the whole thing.
It's so fucking funny.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask a question. Are the girls answering these questions in the same order as we are?
Yes.
Okay, now that's just even more fucked up. Both of them say elongated man, and she says Mr. Magoo.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Explains that I knocked the bottom out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Join us again next week for yet another Popcast Classic.
That could never air today.
It shouldn't have aired then.
No.
And just so you know, we finished up that game, went to break, and my wife was crying.
My wife.
No.
I'm working on a theory. You know how there's the conspiracy theory in the Beatles that Paul died and they replaced him?
Yes.
I'm convinced that's what happened to Lee. That we're working with a different Lee.
I think that clip sounds more like me than a lot of the other clips you played recently.
It does, but it's still off.
Did you hear me giggle in the background?
Yes.
Multiple times.
You gotta think, though, he was in his 20s.
And that's also a couple of mics ago.
Yeah.
I think I had, frankly, a better mic then than I do now.
Wait until we start comparing Kelly when he first started on the show to when he is today.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy now.
Mouthful of beer cans.
Well, that was fun.
No,
My favorite part is when they say that she chose Mr. Magoo, and she's like, no, you know, because he's like fumbling around.
Hey, man.
Just in case you weren't clear on the logic.
We all got our own styles. Just if it's any better, if it makes you feel any better, I have not improved.
I bet you have.
He said, if anything, I've magooed more.
He's the cheapest fellow form of Magutu.
A real Magooigi.
Hey, yo. A red shirt Magooigi?
Hold on, wait, motherfucker.
Jose, what's that joke from the future?
Something just hit me. Like I had a vision.
That still's not come out for a week and a half. Shh.
Fuck, you got flash pointed, dog.
Yeah. Some guy just popped up in my bedroom. You gotta save the joke.
And also, your kids are assholes.
That's completely unrelated.
Top
I'm
6 this
Bernie
week.
Sanders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Six.
Top 6.
6!
All right. So, in celebration of this week's release of Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Yes,
So many
right?
words.
I feel like they've dropped that.
Is that it? Is that it?
Thank
Okay.
God.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a mouthful. Guys had the idea. Let's do a top 6 about your favorite ladies in fiction, and I mean, really open it up, man. Because we've had a lot of
we're gonna
activity
open it up.
in the Discord. I think poor John Michael, just scrolling through this, looks like he was about to have a stroke at one point.
Yeah, he made, I think, 4 different lists.
How many? Yeah, I was going.
There was-
how many fucking lists does he have?
And that's
There was
fine.
37 people on his top 6 list.
Is this him putting on a mustache and being like, "No, I'm a different popcorn boy."
Dan was like, I'll do you one better. I'm going to make a list of every female character I'm aware of.
Name a woman.
Thank you to
Suddenly, JM is $37 richer.
thank you to Kelly for suggesting that intro bit from Billy on the Street. By the way, I fucking love that.
I think of that bit at least once a week.
So good.
A woman?
Yes, a woman. Name a woman. Why is this so hard? Name a woman.
Name a woman.
Fucking great. All right, so starting up, I give a shout out.
Oh shit!
I give a
Shout out.
Shout out to Janet, who would have made my list, except the fact that she's not a girl.
Aww.
Otherwise, she would have made the list. List proper this week.
What if she identifies as a girl?
Oh, that's a good point. She is not a girl, but she does appear to be a girl. I don't know.
She goes,
Who
but she
the
makes
fuck
the
is
point every
Janet?
time. Janet from the
The
Good,
Good
Place.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never watched that show.
Janet Jackson.
That's
You would
why I
like
was
The Good
thinking,
Place,
That's why I
Kelly.
was really confused. I'm like, why? What about Janet Jackson? I thought we weren't only doing fictional people.
I think you would enjoy The Good Place, Kelly. It's
No,
very
I
good.
probably would. It's just I've
it's
got
genius.
too many dumb things to watch.
You're right about the not a girl thing, but I still count it.
She makes it a point every single time someone says it to point out that she's not a girl. Ergo, not a girl. That's how this shit works. Okay. So on my list proper, I'm going with the reboot era Lara Croft. This latest batch of Tomb Raider games are very good. You take from in the very beginning, she's all like, "Oh shit, I gotta run and hide. I'm really having some moral quandaries about killing these mercenaries." And the last, and she's like, "Fuck all of you!" She's an unrepentant killer by the third one.
And they beat the shit out of her in that game.
Yeah, some horrible deaths. Like if you're unfortunate to like fall off of a pit, oh, it's gnarly.
And they
But
really
she's great. Like,
they really backed off the tits in that Tomb Raider reboot.
yeah, she looks like a person.
Yeah.
She looks like a real human.
She's badass.
So it's
Yeah,
more
she's
about the
awesome.
character and less about her big old honkers.
There's a lot of character work in. They're just like big movies you play, kind of like the Uncharted games, anything like that. And like from the look of things, the movie they did with the girl from Ex Machina is kind of the plot of the first game. It seems like.
I feel like I've heard everybody who's seen that movie has enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it.
I need to check it out.
That
'Cause I
movie is
like,
pretty much the game.
I like that. The chick from Ex Machina, the boy Walton Goggins is in it, so I gotta check it out.
Oh, I didn't know he was in there.
He's like the villain, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, Walton Goggins? America's sweetheart Walton Goggins played the villain in Tomb Raider?
Uncle Baby Billy himself. Next up, we're doing Tulip O'Hare. I'm gonna say both the comic and the show version.
Great.
They're both different, but they're both great.
I should have seen that one coming a mile away.
Yeah, I wasn't super sold on TV Tulip at first, but it only took a couple episodes. I'm like, nah, she's different, but she's still pretty fucking great.
Love her.
She makes it her own. It's like a good cover
great.
song.
It is just like that, yeah. Both had their own brands of shit to overcome. Very good, very good. Next up, this is mostly thanks to memories of my mom, but we're throwing Rita Repulsa on the list.
I'm not sure if this is fond memories of your mom or if your mom reminds you of Rita Repulsa.
They are fond memories because mom was never. She wasn't like one of these. Let's do what you're into kind of people. Like, what do you like in these days? I want to engage you on your level. She wasn't really about that life.
So are you Goldar or Squad or Babu?
Mom fucking she didn't give a fuck about anything else, but mom loved Rita so much. I think she identified with her in that she is surrounded by people she feels are inferior to her and yells, and every time she'd be like, "Oh, I've got a headache." She'd be like, "I feel you, bitch."
Kelly, Lee is definitely not Goldar. He is clearly that Finster guy, just toiling away in the back, repainting action figures.
Yeah, no, that's spot on.
That's pretty apt, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll be a Finster up in here. Next up.
Quick, Knives, what do you think of Kimberly's mom?
Shout out to Kimberly's mom.
Shout out to Kimberly's mom. Kimberly's mom is so fat, she jumped in the air, got stuck. Hey, Kimberly.
Next up, Elisa Maza from Gargoyles. Excellent.
Who's she? She the April O'Neil of Gargoyles?
Yeah. Kind of the April O'Neil of Gargoyles, yeah.
Who played Marina Sirtis played her?
No. She's played...
Marina Sirtis played the chick Gargoyle. I feel like it was all Next Generation people on that show, right?
It was a lot of Next Generations, but she played Demona. Yeah.
Demona.
Yes. Demona. Samantha.
Sally Richardson played Elisa.
Jonathan. Demona.
But she's great. It's a good character design. She's really smart and quick, and she fucking went on a crazy magical world tour with a couple of monsters and didn't fucking bat an eye.
Mm-hmm.
So, at least shit. Next up, Lisa and Allie from Sunstone. I love that book. They're just precious as all get up.
There's a comic book. And, they make those.
They still make those.
They still make the comic books.
They make this one on the internet and then they print it. This one. It's it's fancy. And then number one, to come as a surprise, nobody. Chelly goddamn Afra.
You talking about the best Star Wars character?
The best Star Wars character of all time. That's right. Yeah, that's the one.
Her name's Chelly.
Chelly.
You got to go with Doctor because you started with Chelly Afra, and I was like, this is definitely a surprise. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Chelly Afra sounds like you need a special shampoo for it.
Yeah.
Just a real piece of shit. Trying hard not to be a real piece of shit. But always being a real piece of shit anyway.
Every day it's the struggle. Like today, I left the candle on.
Day.
All day.
So yeah, that's mine. I feel pretty good about that. I feel those are solid picks.
Yeah.
About it. And then real quick, we did get one email.
Oh, nice. Hey, I know we're doing top 6, but I did make an email sounder if you guys want to hear that.
Ooh,
let's see.
You've got mail.
Dude, this thing claims I have mail. It's amazing what we can do with computers these days. Dude, now I'm reading it.
Love it. Because Vetter won't get on the fucking board and join the Discord, he's like, nah, I'm going old school, going email, which I respect that.
I love it because he didn't check in last weekend. I didn't get to play the sounder then.
Been a little while. But you're right, City says, greetings, population. Just want to say congratulations on hitting number 500. I didn't come around until later in the game, so it was nice to hear some of the antics that I missed out on. Wishing nothing but best in the future. Maybe I'll stop using email by the time that the next 500 hits. But until then, here's my comic lady of choice. So he went straight up comics. Shout out to any lady drawn by Adam Hughes. Then proper list number 6, Michonne from The Walking Dead. Having read the trades, I was pretty pumped when they teased her on the season finale of the show. Number 5, Squirrel Girl.
Michonne's a bad bitch, but
she is.
The show kind of tainted a lot of Walking Dead for me. Not that it got bad by any means, but
I hear you.
Yeah, I bailed on that a while ago, and then I was very pleased how the comics ended. Very, very rewarding.
Michelle ended up all right. She got some of that Black Panther.
That's true. She is a Black Panther.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be okay. Number 5, Squirrel Girl. She's like Deadpool without being Lady Deadpool, and she took down Thanos single-handedly. These motherfuckers love to talk about the time she beat Thanos. Number 4, Cassie Hack from Hack Slash. I like Hack Slash.
Oh shit!
Think Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just more violent, more gore, better sidekick, and fun. Number 3, Rogue from the X-Men, one of the more interesting and powerful immune abilities in all of comics. Number 2, Red Sonja. As a Conan fan, this was natural. She'll take your head off or drink you under the table. And number 1, Psylocke from the X-Men. She's a ninja, has a psychic dagger, and was my first comic crush, she said.
Wow. I find it interesting that in our top 6 best Popcast moments last week, nobody mentioned that time that the Princess Cast hosted the Hack Slash panel at C2E2.
I wasn't really on the podcast, though.
True, but we were kind of talking everything last week.
You mean one of the most uncomfortable times I've ever had in public? you mean that time?
Yeah, that was a good time.
That time when you're like, oh fuck, my name is kind of on this. You mean that time?
I have no recollection of this ever happening.
It was pre you coming to C2E2, Kelly. Because I think this was 2011.
Yeah, but like I listened to all the shows.
Well,
there's a reason we didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right. So what you got, Kelly?
All right. Hit that shout out sounder.
Oh shit.
Shouting out good old Poppy from Kamen Rider X-Aid.
Oh, that's a good pull.
Yep. My girl Talum from Soul Calibur. She's my go-to in that game. Edelgard from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And Mothra.
Oh, adorable.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't not shout out Mothra.
Well done.
All right, so top 6. Number 6, Big Barda. You know,
oh, yeah?
Just badass lady. Loves her husband and her baby.
Thick.
Wouldn't have made my list. Wouldn't even registered until that fucking Tom King run. Well done.
Yeah. Number 5, someone that I'm legitimately shocked was not on Lee's list. Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
She almost made the cut. Real close.
Yeah. No, I thought I was shocked that she didn't. I've really enjoyed her entire character arc over the years and all the stuff Bendis did with her, and now that Kelly Thompson's doing, and those online first books that then they release as trades.
The Kelly Thompson stuff is really good.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Jose,
Yeah.
do you remember Jessica Jones' villain?
Purple Man.
Purple Man.
I'm so purple.
Number 4, the entire cast of the anime and manga New Game. Just a real nice, wholesome series about a bunch of girls making video games.
Oh,
okay.
I like that series a lot. Number 3, Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Love my sweet assistant girl. Helps you run the city.
You posted so many Valentines of her today.
Hell yeah. Dude. Animal Crossing comes out March 20th.
I know, Kelly, and you know how I know that?
Because I probably told you.
No, there's a whole trend on TikTok about people asking for March 20th off.
Oh, nice. They're smart people.
You should get on there.
I should. Yeah, no, Isabelle, she you're the mayor in Animal Crossing New Leaf. But she's pretty much the mayor. She's really running things.
she's the mayor behind the mayor.
Exactly.
I'm really surprised that Kelly loves Animal Crossing so much because I don't think he's one of my ex-girlfriends.
Bitch, I could be.
But I would be so fucking lucky, that's for sure. You would rock my world.
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't call me Mr. Magoon either.
Nope. Call you
hit you with that baby nut.
Mr. Jackhammer.
No,
call your ass Bill Goldberg for those jackhammers.
No, that was Jose's nickname in high school.
Oh my god.
It's like, let me take this off of mute. I gotta laugh.
You know.
I have no idea why, but
I don't either. I don't get it.
Which teacher was passing that around?
Teachers either loved me or they fucking hated me.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially the one
some of them just couldn't handle the jackhammer.
Just like the chick at the bank. Like, either people get on board with the 11th hour or they don't want anything to do with us.
Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like it, my bad.
Yeah. We were pitching hard to, we were talking to the lady at the bank, and she was asking us about the Super Bowl, and Jose, of course, brought up the fact that he's fantasy football champion, and I'm the last place loser. And
I didn't
you didn't bring that up, but it's better for the story. And she was like, I don't know if I could get into fantasy football. And we're like, no, our dude works at fucking an investment company, and he loves spreadsheets, and he fucking got so into it because it's all numbers.
Yeah, I told her when you draft, say, I'm going to take number 27 off of the New England Patriots. Don't use no names. Just refer to them by either number and team name.
Yeah, no names.
No.
And then win, and they'd be so pissed. Be like, I knew who they were all along.
Yep.
Oh, one thing. Can we talk about these fucking Jordan cleats? I know none of you know sports, but it was fucking cool.
Wait, why does Jordan have cleats? They don't wear the cleats in the basketballs at all.
No, because he is a golfer.
Golf?
All of those
electric baseball career?
Oh, didn't he golf?
Yeah,
I mean,
Jordan
he plays golf. Yes,
yeah, Jordan golfed like a motherfucker. The Jordan brand is a cross-sport brand at this point, and at the Super Bowl was the first time Jose had seen Air Jordan football cleats, and he lost his damn mind.
Like an exact replica of his shoes,
the old school
cleats, and they were the coolest thing. And like he had the game of his life.
Yeah, he scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and all you can
see game for him.
Michael Jordan, yes.
Not actually Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan said, "Put me in, coach." He came in and scored 3 touchdowns.
He bet Charles Barkley $100,000 he couldn't get into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, not only sneak on the field, but score 3 touchdowns.
And debut my new cleat design.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Just tell everyone I'm Patrick Mahomes.
Put that in the intro.
Very good.
I am Patrick McJordan.
You're finishing up your list still, Kelly?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Number 2.
I forgot what we were doing.
Number 2, Haley, who's the best Star Wars character?
Jen
Afra. Yeah, it's Dr. Afra. She's number 2.
It sounded like your number 2 was Haley, who's the best Star Wars character.
And Jose said Jen Orso.
I don't even know who that is.
Of the Orso clan. Orso Funny. And then there's the Orso Honey.
Yeah, no, Dr. Afra's the best. Read every comic she's in. My number 1 from Dragon Ball, good old Bulma.
Oh.
Bulma number 1.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
She invented a time machine.
She didn't invent a time machine.
Said, I'm putting my bowl is on the table.
She made the Dragon Ball radar.
She's like Vegeta's ass for 20 years.
Yeah, she tamed the wild beast that was Vegeta.
You know what that means? That means Bulma can fuck, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah, she looks like she parties.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bulma definitely parties.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, definitely easy number one.
She had that color hair before every sad rider white girl did.
Yeah.
You know, you sold me real fast, Kelly. Solid choice. Well done.
And now time to blow all this shit out of my nose.
Hopping over to the Discord right quick. We got our buddy Ben gives a shout out to the bride from Kill Bill.
Oh shit.
And Shoshana from Inglourious Bastards. Tarantino made them both fierce and vulnerable agents of vengeance. And number 6, really good choice, Dana Cypress from Revival. Forgot all about Revival, but that's a good comic and a good pick. So I love how conflicted she was throughout most of the series, being between doing her duty to her town and protecting her family.
Revival, was that a Fialkov joint?
No.
Tim Seeley
and
Mike Norton.
Mike Norton, yeah.
Oh, Tim Seeley of the C2E2 Panels on Pages / panel.
That's the one. Yeah, that Mike Norton. Yeah, Tim Seeley. Yeah, that's the one.
Shout out to a fucking blast with the bass.
Remember when ABC was gonna make a Revival show, and then they just decided to take the concept and make their own show, and it wasn't very good?
What show was this?
No,
I fucking can't remember. It was a show where a bunch of people came back from the dead.
No shit.
Yeah, no, because they had the option on Revival, and they're just like, we'll just do our own one.
Well, that sounds sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, no, it was real shitty.
Huh. That ain't cool. Number 5, Buffy Summers. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Buffy. All she wanted to do was be a normal kid, but when Destiny made her chosen protector of the Hellmouth, that's a rad name, she stepped up. I don't know shit about Buffy, but Hellmouth is an awesome name.
All right, so there's like a Buffy comic event called Hellmouth, and I've almost called it Clownmouth like 30 times.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why isn't there something about Clownmouth?
Whoop whoop. Number 4, Kitty Pryde, reading reprints of the Claremont Byrne X-Men comics. I always identify the most with Kitty, mostly because her mindset was a lot like mine, what mine would have been if I were a young mutant her age. Number 3, Catwoman, the best anti-hero in comics history. Number 2, a tie between Selena Meyer and Elaine Bennis. I can't decide which morally challenge Julia Louis-Dreyfus character makes me laugh more.
That I believe Selena Meyer is from Veep.
One of them, yeah.
Or maybe she's from the New Adventures of Old Christine.
Oh my god!
But yeah,
I think she's beat.
People love Veep.
They do. I couldn't get into it. I might have just been in the wrong mood that day. And then number 1, Leslie Knope. Still my ideal of what an elected official should be. We need more real life Nopes.
Yeah.
I think we got a big real life Nope in the White House.
Fucking got him. Hope he hears this and hangs himself.
You got so noped.
The State of the Union was tonight, and I was like, I'll watch the highlights. Thanks.
Yeah.
He was like, nope.
Nope.
God, can you imagine that fucking... Never mind. I bet it's real hard to watch.
And then, as I'm looking at the Discord, this is where I found the sci-fi link to the 25 best female characters of the past 25 years, and they put Jen Orso at number 4.
That seems high.
Seriously, who is that?
I talked a lot of shit on Rogue One, but I wouldn't even fucking put her up.
Jen Orso is the Rogue One chick, Kelly.
Oh, okay.
She is the most important female in the Star Wars story, though.
Like, she's...
So that means Dr. Aphra's in the 3, 2, or 1 spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's barely a character.
She's the only thing you need.
Let alone number 4. Number 4 of the past 25 years.
Well, maybe top 3.
And then Juan says...
Wait, did you just move her up? I like that Jose was like, no, I don't know.
Guys almost agreed. I was hoping
she should be higher.
And then in the Discord, Juan says he didn't like us calling out his mom as the mom to make fun of, so Yeah, that's gonna change.
I'm sure. So you're hating on the Jenner. So, Nice, what is your list?
All right.
Since it's so fucking good.
Hey, Goldar, what do you think of Juan's mom?
I need to pull up some fucking mom jokes. Juan, your mom's so stupid. Someone said it was chilly outside and she grabbed a spoon. So quick shout outs. Liz Lemon from 30 Rock. Love her. Great. 11 from Stranger Things is a really strong character.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten to Mary's list yet, but I'm surprised She-Hulk is not on there because She-Hulk is fantastic.
Say that again. It's fantastic.
Who likes that guy?
Say that again.
That's
It's
you.
fantastic.
It's actually Thing saying that's fantastic. I love Fleabag. The character's name is just Fleabag on the Amazon show. Fuck, I can't even remember her name right now.
Gilmore Girls.
Yes, Gilmore Girls. Regina, who played the evil queen on Once Upon a Time, had some real stepmom energy, and I loved her for it.
And this is in Fleabag?
No, this is in Once Upon a Time.
Oh, okay.
Regina, real MILF.
Little bit.
Also, shout out to Offred/June from Handmaid's Tale. She is real cool and is going to win one of these days. She's going to win Handmaid's Tale. She'll be the champion. And then last of my shout outs, a character that we had help in developing, the Panels on Pages fangirl, Paige O'Panel.
Yeah,
and I've got
a figure for on my desk right now.
Yeah, I've got an original piece of Kristen Allen art hanging on my wall right now.
Some of that flashback.
All right, onto my list proper. Despite what Lee said, and Lee is correct, I still put Janet on my list at number 6. Janet from The Good Place. Just because she's not a robot and not a girl doesn't mean she's not
fucking rules anymore in this shit.
It doesn't mean she's not the heart of The Good Place, Lee. Now, okay, it's not a female character, but it is a character played by a woman. So there's partial credit there. Also, it's my number 6, so it could have been a one-note character by it could have been a one-note character, but
no, Janet rules.
Yeah.
And also you get to see her play a whole bunch of Janets through the show, which I like even more.
And then even though she's not a girl, she goes through all kinds of fucking emotions. She's great. And if it's the only reason to watch The Good Place, it's enough, but it's a great show. Almost didn't put this one on my list because I had a hard time. I didn't want to put women on my list that I just crush on, but still, I really love the character of Pam Beasley / Pam Halpert from The Office. She had a great transformation over the years, coming into her own, sticking up for herself. Finally,
saleswoman.
Yeah, becoming saleswoman, becoming office manager. She finally built the family with Jim. She'll always be associated with the Jim and Pam love story, but I think Jenna Fisher's Pam is low-key one of the funniest characters on that show when she gets to do funny stuff. My number 4 is the X-Women. I'm lumping them all in this one. The 90s, X-Men number 1 hit, then the cartoon. Then my first copy of Wizard was Wizard number 34 with that Jim Ballant gatefold cover of Rogue, Psylocke, Storm, Jean Grey, and I always say it wrong. Polaris?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Nailed it. The X-Women have always been a huge appeal to the 90s X-Men team and beyond, and I can't pick a favorite, so they all get this spot. Number 3, the bride / Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill.
Nice.
Ripley's great. Sarah Connor is a badass, but for my money, the coolest woman in action movies is Uma Thurman as the bride / Beatrix Kiddo. She gets the shit kicked out of her over the course of 2 movies, but always ends up as the last woman standing. And the Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 are probably my number 2 Quentin Tarantino movies behind Pulp Fiction. And that's just because Pulp Fiction is just so classic at this point. For a while,
She
Kill
just
Bill
reaches up and snatches Daryl Hannah's eye out of her head.
Love
Oh,
it.
shit, that rules.
The whole scene of her getting buried alive. Amazing. Seeing that in the theater with the surround sound. Woof. Number 2, April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles. Whether it was the cartoon, the comics, the movies, and beyond, April O'Neil has always been represented to me as this strong female character. Not just the Turtles' girlfriend, not just some dumb idiot that the Turtles have to rescue. Like, she's a person with agency, and that was taught to me very young. And also, her action figure was real hard to find, so it made her super cool. And then my number 1, Princess Leia from Star Wars. Leia doesn't.
That checks out.
Yeah, Leia doesn't take any shit, and is a princess, and later a general, and doesn't wear a bra.
I would have checked your temperature if that wasn't your top.
And she looks great in a gold bikini and can snort anyone under the table. She choked her captor with the very chains she was enslaved in. Like, she's a civil rights hero, if anything, Princess Leia
That's a gangster move, for sure.
Yeah. A gangster move on a gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my list.
Solid. Take us to Discord, Kelly.
All right. We got. Oh shit. Scrolled back to the bottom. Hold on.
Thunder.
I got you, Kelly. I got you. It's Thundermats next.
Thundermats checking in.
Thundermats, who says, in no particular order, my top 6 favorite female characters are Sarah Connor, Sarah Harding. I don't know who that is.
I believe she's from Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
All right.
The Julianne Moore character.
Okay.
Bold choice.
I think he meant Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding. Sarah Connor, Tanya Harding, Jill
Fictional
Valentine.
character Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding as depicted in the movie. Jill Valentine, Sydney Prescott, Wonder Woman, and Buffy.
Bold choice with Sydney Prescott.
Yeah.
Well done.
She didn't
I know
really
the
do
name
much other
Sydney
than
Prescott.
Not die.
What's
She's from
she
Scream.
from? Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
And then the next one says one blocked message, so I pitched that over to you, Kelly.
I'll take that one. That's Juan.
Oh.
He goes. He's got a shout out to Sailor Uranus. Only to hear one of you say Uranus.
Did it?
Uranus.
Boom, 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 boom. Davila.
Uranus.
I bought a big dumb robot the other day, Juan, from China. The name of that robot is the Uranus Saver.
Uranus. Uranus. Getting really up on the mic. Uranus.
Get Uranus. Get Uranus.
All right, number 6, Veronica Mars, played by Kristen Bell, a Nancy Drew for the 2000s, and just awesome.
It's pronounced aughts, Kelly.
Fuck off, Lee.
That was clean.
Number 5, Nomi Marks from Sense8. Genius, sexy, topical, and an amazing heart.
Topical.
Number 4, Katniss Everdeen, book version. A character we see grow in 3 great novels and end with a not-so-perfect but realistic life. Number 3, Jessica Jones comic version. Marvel's original bad, tough girl. It makes me happy that Bendis had to create her after being told he could not use Jessica Drew.
Oh, wow.
Put her in the book anyway.
Yep. Number 2, Buffy Summers. 7 great seasons. Tons of comics and new comics currently. A great character. Number 1, Rogue. Comics version, specifically Claremont run. Come on. Really, who else would I pick for number 1? I would also like to mention that while this was my personal list, it is sad how only 2 of these characters were created by women.
To bring the room down, Juan.
Damn.
Don't worry, I'll bring us back. Uranus.
Okay, go. There it is.
Uranus.
Thank you, Mr. George Lucas.
Thank you, Mr. Uranus.
Rob hits us up on the Discord. Just to the fucking point. Bullet point list. 6, Leia Organa. 5, Squirrel Girl. 4, Turunga Leela. 3, Diana of Themyscira. Fucking nerd. It's Wonder Woman. Number 2, Mara Jade. And number 1, Buffy Summers.
I always want to pronounce Mara Jade as Mara Jade for some reason, and it drives Mary nuts.
I believe it's Mara Jade.
The singer of "This Is No Ordinary Love."
He's a Star Wars, I take it. Yeah.
Yeah. She was Luke's wife, who was also a fucking badass Jedi / Sith / rogue, whatever.
All right.
I'll take J-Pop's list.
What you got?
Number 6, Sue Storm. Number 5, Carla Espinosa Turk from Scrubs, which that is a great cut, and I wish I had thought of it myself. Number 4, Leia Organa. Number 3, Diana of Themyscira. Number 2, Buffy Summers, and number 1, Turanga Leela.
I saw.
Where is Diana from?
What did I say? Themyscira?
There it is. You said it right. Didn't he say it right? Why are we calling Wonder Woman Diana of Themyscira?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird.
What is this?
One right after the other, Rob and J-Pop had almost identical lists, and I was like, you guys should probably hang out.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
And then somebody else, we got multiple Diana Themyscira references here, and then somebody called her Kara Zor-El instead of Supergirl, and I was like, what is going on? Why are we on a first name basis with comic book superheroes?
Look. We're all drinking the same milk over here, all right? Calm down.
Yeah.
Relax. What you got?
Relax and name a woman.
Relax and name a woman. What you got, Jose?
I got Venus Sky, Ava Adams, Sidney Cole, Monique Alexander, Janice Griffith, and Angela White.
Jesus. Oh, Angela White, fist bump, homie.
Fist bump.
Is she your number 1?
No, that was no particular order.
Oh man,
that was just most recent.
We're talking about the Angela White. Angela White.
Yes.
Go ahead and Google the names I just listed.
You don't pretend you don't know those names.
I'm familiar with Angela White.
I recognize Janice Griffith because she's kind of like a newer one who's bros with April O'Neil. But Angela White, man.
They all do great work.
Angela White, she looks like Annie from Community, but man, fucking thick as hell. And British? Yeah.
Australian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
She's really good at what she does. But
Kelly, you want to talk about Hoots?
Yeah.
No, I know.
I've been trying.
Just making sure everybody else knows.
Well, if you don't know the other names, you're sleeping.
I've been trying to get this list out of Jose all day because he's like, I'm going to do the porn star bit. Watch. So do you have an actual list?
Hit the shout outs.
Oh, shit.
Lilu, Fifth Element.
Yes, good one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Lilu Multipass.
MCU Black Widow, because that character took a nice turn. I like what they did with her. They made her legit.
Making your top 6 all-time list coming from when you were not a fan when they brought her in.
Shout out. These are shout outs.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You were
Shout
not a fan when they brought her in.
You can
That's what I'm saying. So
teach a duck to speak Russian.
Yeah, for them to make me turn, respect. Jessica Jones, Sucker Punch, the whole movie, all them chicks. You all rock. Let me get a fist bump for some Scully, because doing it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
finding them aliens.
She's really horny these days.
Tina Fey and Kristen Wiig, both love you both. I'd marry either of them.
Those are actual human women, not fictional characters. So we will accept Liz Lemon and Gilly. Gilly.
All right. We're gonna go with Hit Girl.
Great.
Almost made mine. Well done. Yep.
Yeah. Because just badass, and she was perfect.
Up until that point, there was no character like her.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna go Wonder Woman, because that was out of this whole debacle of DC movies. That was the shining light.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly. and it gave you hope that maybe they can get their shit together and do something good. To the point where I think that's the reason why Justice League may have been all right. You take her out of Justice League, and it's probably not watchable.
And you just can't. No. You can't imagine anyone else's Wonder Woman right now, except for Linda Carter, of course. But
yeah, she's so great. She's great at it. She embraces the role. She loves being the character. She loves dealing with the fans and all that crazy shit. And she's cool.
She could definitely act better than pre-Mandalorian Gina Carano.
Oof. Which she made a nice turnaround too. She got a lot more face-on shots. When I saw her, I was like, okay, how many times we're going to hear her talk but see the back of her head? So that was cool. We're going to go...
Kimberly's mom. I don't want to hear her talk, and I just want to see the back of her head.
Jesus.
Laura Croft, I agree. That whole rebirth of the character is fucking great. Sarah Connor.
Solid.
Sarah
Connor. Grew up watching the Terminator. I grew up on Schwarzenegger movies. So the Terminator was one of those ones on all the time. And I'll tell you what, you want to talk about some like, oh shit, I kind of like those. That little sex scene where they're making little John Connor as a little lad.
You're like, ooh, I dug it. Ooh, boobs. They make my pants tight.
I was like, oh, what is this going on? We're going to go The Bride.
Yeah.
Because, come on. I mean, fuck. She killed it. And fucking Chung Lee.
Did you... Was there a G in there?
Here was a G.
By accident. Fucking Chung Lee's cool too.
We had a friend in high school named Chung. Who did you say before Chun Li?
Who did I? I said The Bride. The Bride was before Chun Li.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about how the first time I saw Volume 2 of Kill Bill, I didn't like when she just kind of collapsed on the floor and just cried at the end. But then after seeing it and seeing both movies next to each other, like, she is going hard for whoever knows how long, killing this deadly Viper Squad, and then kills Bill, gets her daughter back, and then just lets it all out on a bathroom floor.
And in that mission, find out she had a daughter, not just get her back.
Yeah.
Find out that the daughter lived. And one more special shout out to Miss Dharma. You're a joy.
Oh my God. Jose's been watching Dharma and Greg.
Dharma and Greg?
Yep.
Okay.
That is the boldest choice so far.
Yeah.
All right. It was a shout out, though. Extra shout out.
Shout out to Dharma from Dharma and Greg.
What? No, Just Day from New Girl?
Oh,
what?
yeah.
No Mindy Project?
Well, I watched Mindy Project, but I wouldn't put Mindy, the character, higher than
New Girl.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I missed Jessica Day.
Well, you were too busy making your list of porn stars to actually think about your real list.
Well, I had to do research.
Yeah. So did you do what you said you were going to do and pick one of each nationality?
Well, no.
Get to cook some soup.
But Venus Sky is of the Asian descent.
Yeah, and I asked him today, and he would not answer me. Like, who is your favorite nationality of porn star, Jose? Probably
like a brown skin.
A brown, like a little brown.
Yeah, but that's not even necessarily saying it's got to be a brown person.
Right. You like a good tan. Do you like...
Jose's like, I'm cool with blackface if it's in my porn.
Do you like tan lines or no?
I've actually realized, yeah, those are kind of cool. in my old age, I've come around. I'm like, you know what? You all right. But I don't know.
We were talking today about how You know, like the stepmom, the older MILF ladies, like that's kind of my lane these days. And I was telling him, you know, sometimes it's great to just get one that just has just bad old breast implants where you can see the scars and the shape of the bag inside. It's quaint.
Mylar balloon thing on the bottom.
Yeah, it's quaint. It shows you that they've been around for a while.
You know what they're doing.
There's some comfort in there. I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
But yeah, play the tape back. Do some research. Trust me. High fives next time you see me.
Shark hit us up on the Discord. Number 6, Lara Croft. It was cool to play a video game that didn't have just a steroid male beating hero. I was too young to realize the sexualness of it as a kid. Number 5, Supergirl. A Superman that was trained on their home planet. I love the idea. Also the idea that she was to be the protector but got lost. I love that story angle. Number 4, making the first appearance, Scarlet Witch. Loved her comic book craziness and the result, House of M. Number 3, Buffy. Right? Number 2, Arya Stark. She cooked a dude's family into his dinner. At number 1, Hermione Granger. She took no shit from Harry or Ron.
The actress that plays Arya Stark was in a Super Bowl commercial. And Jose had some opinions about Arya Stark.
I have some opinions. I was just like, huh, that's the girl everyone watched grow up and then saw her tits, huh?
God damn it.
Is it not? Is
it? Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the show like young. And then when she came of age as both a woman and as the character, she eventually had her sex scene and showed.
Yeah, but like, didn't really show anything.
They showed her tits.
No, it's more like some side boob.
Show them. It's all or nothing, kid. I remember when you were 10.
Oh,
whoa.
Yikes.
I guess it is kind of side boob, huh?
Well, I didn't.
No, you actually
I'm just going off of what I heard.
It does look like you see nipple from the side, though.
Gross.
She was, no bullshit, probably the best character in that show, though.
Yeah.
She's pretty great.
I mean, I was just asking questions. And it was her.
Just asking the important questions, too.
Oh, man. Shout out to Bones. Forgot about Bones.
Every time I hear that, the fucking theme song starts in my head.
Forgot about Bones. Who we got next on Discord, Mahoney?
Let's see. After Shark. Oh,
Juggalo
I think
John.
It might be John Michael. Oh, no, it's Juggalo John.
Yeah, no, John
All right.
Michael was in the middle of his existential crisis.
I gotta back
Top
her page up.
6 from Juggalo John. All right. Number 6 is Aaron's son, Valamal Duran. It may be that I just really enjoy watching Claudia Black, but I would say both of her Farscape SG-1 characters are tied for my 6th spot.
And he spelled Tide like Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. Tide Pods.
Fucking autocorrect.
Number 5, Molly Weasley, the mother of all the Harry Potter gingers. She goes full mother bear so many times in the series to easily get a place on my list.
What?
You know, Mama Ginger.
What a cut.
You know, I'll give him Molly Weasley. One of my favorite moments in those Harry Potter movies, which I know we don't all enjoy, but I kind of like, in the big battle at the castle, the crazy chick is attacking one of the Weasley kids, and Molly Weasley, who's like doting mom, like, you know, elderly Pam Beasley, just steps up and is like, no way, not on my watch, and beats the shit out of her. And
not
it's pretty
today,
cool.
Satan.
Something like that. Number 4, Ellen Ripley. He says, I mean, she is the person all other female badasses are compared to.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you know, in her TV show, Ellen.
Then he's got somebody on here, Wonder Woman. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Oh, you mean mascara?
Yes, Diana with the mascara.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cartoon, comic, or live action, Wonder Woman is one of the top 5 comic characters of all time. Can't wait for Wonder Woman 84.
I bet she fights a ring of garbage.
Wonder Woman.
Number 2, Harley
Bet you
Quinn.
that movie takes place in the 80s.
Harley Quinn. From the first time Arlene Sorkin brought the character to life with Paul Dini, I have loved the character, totally copying to me having a thing for sexy clowns being a main part. I forgot he has a thing for sexy clowns. Juggalo John definitely has a thing for sexy clowns. You want to see some sexy clowns, you hit up Juggalo John. He will get you a list real quick.
Oh, he was sending us sexy clown links when we were doing the It commentary.
Yeah, I fucking learned some things about myself that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The different takes in the comic, the new cartoon, and Margot Robbie live action, Harley is really turning into one of the best DC characters. Number 1, anything Mila Jovovich plays, be it Alice, Lilu, Violet, or Joan of Arc, I will always find the person she plays to be an amazing badass, even if the movie is schlock.
Pretty much all the same character.
Joan
of Arc.
I saw that in the theater.
Wow.
Was it a Ridley Scott?
I think you might be right.
Maybe, yeah.
I saw it in the theater. It was a Scott movie.
And then he's got... It just says
17 honorable mentions.
Honorable mention. All right, I'm like, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It is not shoutouts. We got...
Yeah, there are no honorable mentions. They're shoutouts.
We got Jill Valentine, Samus Aran, Laura Croft, Romy, Becca Valentine, Trance Gemini from Andromeda, which after watching Picard, kind of really wish they had made this as a Star Trek over Enterprise and not had it done by the Hercules Xena Company. Oh, Xena. Tifa Lockhart from FIFA 2007. Tara Branford from FIFA 2006. And I'll stop it there before I just start listing every female character I can think of.
And name a woman. Name a woman, Juggalo John.
That moment right there is where John Michael said, list every female character I can think of. Don't mind if I do.
It's time to name a woman. But first, Kristen Allen has these to say. Lots of overlap with lists, so here's one with new people. Eleanor Shellstrop from The Good Place.
Just a real Arizona trash bag.
Yep. Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, strong bisexual energy.
Yep. Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers. Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks.
The dead one.
Yep. She-Ra from She-Ra. And Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. I understand the want to burn some motherfuckers alive.
I like how she said where everyone was from except for She-Ra.
From She-Ra.
You know.
She-Ra from the
She-Ra? She-Ra from Dharma and Greg.
Fucking love that show.
She-Ra may be a ancillary character on Dharma and Greg. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say she wasn't. What you got, Mahoney?
All right. I just turned off my list. Hang on, I have it.
I'm glad Kristen.
Name a woman.
I'm glad Kristen checked in, and I was talking to Mary when she got home from work today, and I was like, "Hey, do you do your top 6 ladies night?" And she's like, I was thinking about it. And I was like, you got to do your list. You're one of 2 women that listen to this show.
Name a woman.
All right, here's my shout-outs. Where's the sounder?
Oh, now we're just waiting for the sounder and it never comes.
Downtown Lois Lane.
Bless her heart.
I like Honey Lemon from Big Hero 6.
Oh,
the one with
yeah.
the curse, where she types in the chemical mixes that she wants to make and creates weapons on the fly. That's pretty cool.
She's great.
She's great. She's very cute.
When I got stuck on that Disney thing, I thought of Lilo's sister Nani, who's the coolest Disney sister in existence.
Yeah.
Aliens blow up their house and she's just whatever. I don't give a shit.
She's just trying to raise her little sister.
Yeah, she's great. And also Judy Hopps from Zootopia is great.
Yeah.
I like her.
Judy Hopps was in my longer list. Straight up rabbit donk.
Yep.
Judy Hopps might be the most sexy Disney character.
I can
Judy Hop?
Judy Hop.
All right.
I don't think you've watched Zootopia enough, Lee.
Oh, I've seen Zootopia.
I'm doing a Google image search. Wish me luck.
Enjoy.
Godspeed, Kelly. I'm going to shout out Kate Bishop. I wanted to put her on my other list, but, other than being female Hawkeye.
What have you done for yourself?
And then this joke is specifically for Tito, Manti Te'o's girlfriend.
Got him.
Man, I'm not seeing it with this rabbit.
What?
You are just something else. You won't watch The Good Place because you got too much crappy shit to watch. And you don't think Judy Hopps is cute. Alright, number 6. Octavia from The 100. I don't know if anybody has watched The 100 from CW, but it's the show where they don't know if Earth is safe to live on, so they take 100 teenagers who are like criminals, and they send them down there to survive.
Oh,
Octavia,
that's what that show's about?
That's what that show's about. Octavia is this girl who, she was born on the space station, but like they didn't get clearance to have her. So she was living like in the floor, hiding, and then they caught her, and that was her crime, was basically just existing. So they sent her down to the contaminated radioactive Earth, and she like works her way into this like warrior queen who eventually becomes like the head of all of these like
is the
wild
100 awesome?
Is what?
Is the 100 awesome?
It is awesome. It's really
sounds like
awesome.
it might be.
It's great. I recommend it. And they all have these crews. They're like Sky Crew and whatever crew, the people from space or Sky Crew. She creates one crew and decides to join all of the crews together, and then stands in the middle of a room with all of these badass warrior dudes and declares you're Wan crew or you're an enemy of Wan crew, and kills them one after another until they say, I don't want any of that. No thanks. And they stand down and bow to her as their queen. So she's a badass and she's great. It was a really cool scene. Number 5. You should. It's really good. The 100. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, the lady watched The 100.
Oh God, nice. Stop.
Please stop.
Is it Judy Hopps?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Judy Hopps.
I'll have to send that last one to Mahoney real quick.
Can you see Uranus?
Oh, you see somebody.
This is really upsetting.
I don't like this at all.
It was funny, and now it's not funny anymore.
I don't agree with any of this.
She's an adult bunny.
Yeah, because that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Send
Yikes. Number 5, Judi Dench's M from James Bond. When they did GoldenEye in like 97, they replaced the old dude who was M. M's like the head of the spy agency.
What's
James
the character's
Bond's
name?
Boss.
What's the character's name?
M.
No, I thought it was pronounced
No, it is not. So they replaced the old dude with Judi Dench, and she was fucking great. She was M until Skyfall. And she's
When the
awesome.
sky falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, she survived the whole reboot.
Yeah, she did. She's the only one, I think. Because that's how great she was. Number 4, I got Leslie Knope. We already talked about her. She's great.
Yep.
Number 3, I really like Elastigirl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elastigirl rules.
We're talking about a donk on a animated character.
There you go. She's great. And number 2, the only person who mentioned her is Juan, but Veronica Mars. I love Veronica Mars.
You sure do.
I'm a sucker for detective and mystery type stuff, and Veronica Mars is fantastic. And it is one of the only shows where, like, I love mysteries. I love detective things. I do not love when you're watching a mystery and the only reason you can figure out what happened is that they like withhold information from you until the final episode, and then they're like, "Ha we never knew that this person wasn't actually dead."
Yeah, that's
like,
horseshit.
I don't like that. Veronica Mars doesn't do that shit. They show you all the clues you need to solve it, and then at the end, you still don't know who the killer is, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, no, that was right in front of me this whole time." So it's well written and well done, and it's awesome. And number 1, I don't know how you pick anybody other than Princess Leia.
Because she's not the best Star Wars character.
Yeah, duh. Jen Orso.
Jenny Orso.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Jenny from the block Orso.
All right, back to the Discord. We got the first of, holy shit, what looks to be many.
You sure you want to read this one, Lee?
God damn. This is the shortest one. So yeah. Let's see. First up from John Michael is the comic book characters and superheroes, since he was going to omit them from his regular list. Number 6 being either Speedy, Mara, Barbara Gordon, or Supergirl. Sue Storm is also there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for number 6. Number 5, just Emma Frost. Number 4, Black Widow. Number 3, Spoiler / Batgirl. Number 2, Kitty Pryde. And number 1, Black Canary.
Huh.
At which point, John Michael advanced to level 2. And then next up, we have his dissertation on...
It's everyone but comic book characters.
Okay, he says, I've grouped numerous characters together in somewhat tenuous associations. So number 6, officially is Jen Scott's the Pink Time Force Ranger. But then we got shout-outs to Kimberly, Cassie Chan from Turbo.
He's got 35 picks and shout-outs?
And shout-out.
He's got shout-outs within his picks.
Number 5, Rey from Star Wars. Bold fucking choice, going Rey.
I really like Rey, but I couldn't put her top 6.
Yeah, I thought about Rey. I really liked Force Awakens Rey, and then I feel like everything after that was less impressive.
I really liked when Rey performed the national anthem at WrestleMania.
It goes on to say that The Force Awakens is what got him into Star Wars. Interesting. Specifically shouts out her angry facial expressions.
He's young.
He's not that much younger than us, though, is he?
Yeah, I think he's closer to Kelly.
I think he's older than me.
He's older than you, but he's younger than Lee.
And then we got a big batch of sitcom characters for number 4. Leslie Knope, Amy Santiago, and Rosa Diaz, both from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're fully formed and multifaceted characters. Number 3, Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tale. Self-assured, incredibly strong, and will never give up pretty much no matter what. And she's a redhead who kicks ass. I don't need much more than that. Then, holy shit, the number 2, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters from the Arrowverse / MCU. They're not even related, John Michael.
Tenuous, he said.
Just willy-nilly up in this son of a bitch.
I want to see John Michael on the Billy on the Street bit. He won't stop naming women.
He's chasing Billy through the streets naming women.
Pull up a chair, son.
You got time for 9,000 women? I've got binders full.
The first one, shout out.
Oh, that's a good callback. Shout out to the binders. Okay, Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, Sarah Lance White Canary from Arrowverse. I cannot even number. It's just this is still the same number 2. Felicity Smoke from Arrow. Then we got Daisy Johnson / Quake / Sky from Maidens of S.H.I.E.L.D. See, she got 3 names in the list of 5 on the list of 6. This is just levels upon levels. Also, Gemma Simmons on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nobody liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. but John Michael. I think that's precious. I love it. And then number 1, Golden Girls. The whole Golden Girls.
When he was having trouble, I told him, hey, the Golden Girls count as 1, so...
Oh, so this is on you then. This is all your fault.
Well, at least this one is short.
And then we have
was like, if the Golden Girls count as 1, surely the characters of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrowverse in the MCU count as 1 as well.
Well, and Lee hasn't gotten to his honorable mentions yet.
Additional 6 honorable mentions. Number 1, and then he's switching fucking order now. It's chaos and pandemonium.
You gotta at least read his write-up for the Golden Girls. Come on.
I thought I did. Sorry. He said the show is one of his top 5 of all time. It means so very much to me. I love these ladies. Trying to pick one is impossible. They play so well off each other.
I feel like a lot of kids today say that they like Golden Girls to sound hip and cool, but John Michael, like, that motherfucker likes Golden Girls.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
Living that.
And then honorable mentions, we got Korra from Legends of Korra, Toph Belfong from Avatar / Legend of Korra, April O'Neil, Demona from Gargoyles.
Demona.
Artemis from Young Justice, and Kate Beckett from Castle.
You're gonna put Quake in your proper top 6, but put April O'Neil in your honorable mentions?
The honorable mentions on his second list.
Bones didn't even make any of his lists.
I know that's a lot, but believe me, this is extremely all caps and cut down from what it was.
Bones was like, "Damn it, JM, why ain't I on your list?"
Bones is like, "Go fuck yourself."
Speaking of go fuck yourself,
what Tito say, nice?
Tito, number 6, Arya Stark. You see her develop from a young, naive young girl to a complete badass who then takes her shirt off. He didn't write
with
that.
wonderful bosoms.
Bosoms.
Now, what I do like about that scene,
her wonderful bosoms. We get it, Lee.
Oh, I like that it shows how hard and how long it takes to take off those clothes they wear. All kinds of straps and snaps and loops and hoops, and like, my God, like by the time you're done getting undressed, I don't want to do it anymore.
Plus, they probably smell terrible.
They have to smell horrible.
Number 5, Tito goes with Phoebe Buffay, my favorite character on Friends. Sweet, pretty, and quirky. The perfect contrast to the other friends on the show. Number 4, Samantha Michelli from Who's the Boss? My first TV star crush. There's Samantha, and then there's Damona.
That's the most New York thing on his entire list.
Number 3, Wonder Woman. Beauty, grace, and power. Only second to Batman is my favorite DC hero.
Wait, who?
Diana of Themyscira.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
Diana of Mascara.
Yes. Number 2, Elphaba, as played by the lovely and amazing Idina Menzel in Wicked. You see behind the curtain as to what made this witch wicked. Plus, I still get goosebumps hearing Mrs. Cruz sing Defying Gravity.
No,
I love it, Mrs. Cruz.
That's so sweet.
And number 1, Leia, my princess, my general.
Remember when in Rise of Skywalker, Leia's like, "I know what I have to do," and then she goes and takes a nap.
We don't talk about that movie.
All right.
I enjoyed that movie.
Mary Nyes writes in, and who was Mary Nyes again?
Oh, I know her. Come on, man.
My wife.
Get your shit together.
God damn it, Borat.
It's been 3 minutes.
Get back in the closet.
Number 6, Elizabeth Comstock from BioShock Infinite. Number 5, Hermione Granger. Number 4, Great Pull with Vanellope Von Schweetz.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised it's number 1, but she does love Vanellope.
Yeah, Vanellope's great.
But then you look at her top 3, and yeah, of course, Vanellope's number 4.
Number 3, Janet from The Good Place. Number 2, Leia. And number 1, fucking obviously, Captain Catherine Janeway. Dedoy, obviously. That's got to be it. And then
we got Zero and Cat are the last 2 on Discord, and then I've got 1 on Facebook.
What's Zero got to say, Mahoney?
Oh boy, Zero says, shout out to all the cool female characters from the Fate series. From an evil Joan of Arc to the awesome Irish legend Skatok. Fate has so many cool women from both reality and legend, I could fill my list up with them alone. A second shout out to Angela. I think the first episode of the podcast. The first episode of the podcast I was ever on was right after Angela is going to be in Marvel announcement, and Lee asked, "Who wanted this? Who is this even for?" And I said, "Me." I grant it's mostly nostalgia driven, but Angela is legitimately one of my favorite comic characters. I liked her in Spawn, and I like her in Marvel.
And now she's Thor's sister now.
Yep. And last shout out to Wednesday Addams, his first fictional crush.
That's a good pull.
All right. Number 6, Gaz.
Almost made my list.
In a show full of funny, outlandish characters, Gaz is perhaps the most straight-faced and relatable of them all. There's aliens trying to take over the world, and she just wants her pizza and video games.
Who the fuck is Gaz?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know.
She's Dib's brother in Invader Zim.
Oh, right. Dib's brother.
Dib's sister. Fuck, Dib's sister.
Number 5, Ripley and Queen Alien. Can't have one without the other. I love xenomorphs, and Ripley is the best enemy they've ever had. Number 4, Panty and Stocking. I love these sisters. I love these sisters. Gainax made a lot of amazing anime, and this may be just one of the most unique. From poop monsters to an entire episode that's a giant Transformers reference, it's one of my all-time favorite shows.
That's some
I
Japan
have a
shit.
feeling that Google's going to give me lots of results for Panty and Stocking.
No.
Oh, no shit, Zach. It's the show. The show is called Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
Search Panty and Stocking Judy Hopps.
Yes, I will.
Oh, no.
Number 3, GLaDOS. She's so wonderfully sarcastic, insanely intelligent, and delightfully robotic. Fuck a Siri. Give me a GLaDOS assistant. Number 2, Harley Quinn. I'm sure she's going to be on a lot of people's lists, but that's because she's such a fun and interesting character. I think she's the biggest comic-based character to come out in the last 30 years.
That might be true.
That's fair. And Samus. I love the Metroid games. Samus is awesome. The first time I beat Metroid and it was revealed to be a girl probably influenced me to this day why I like badass women in fiction so much. And let me finish off with cats with a last-minute edit thanks to Lee. Shout out to MCU Valkyrie, Isabel, and Lottie from Animal Crossing. I need that new AC switch.
Yeah.
Number 6, Tulip O'Hare from TV. Haven't read the comic yet. Number 5, Sabrina and Prudence, the two best characters in Chilling Adventures. Number 4, Marnie from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Number 3, Harley Quinn, all versions, movie, comic, cartoon. Number 2, Hatsune Miku.
Very good, actually.
And number 1, Judy Hopps.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Lee just learned about Hatsune Miku this past week, which I figured it's Japan shit. It should have been on your radar. But
I just found out about body count like 2 weeks ago. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still amazed you didn't know what body count was.
Yeah. We shot a couple.
I'm much more upset about that because that shit is that's good stuff.
We shot a couple Hatsune Miku video concerts at Anime NYC, and the bit is she's just a digital pop star, and like
as weird as I think it is.
Well, no. The video concerts, it's just like a panel room, and they're playing the video on the screen, and everybody's thrusting their flashlights. But I feel like in person, it might be kind of cool, like because they do holograms and shit on stage.
Huh.
But also,
it's not actually that weird comparatively to a lot of other things.
But also,
and there's no person, there's no voice behind it at all. It's all synthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to pay $50 for a Hatsune Miku concert.
No.
I would pay $50 for a Judy Hopps burlesque show, though.
God damn it.
She is an adult bunny who has her own agency.
I don't mind that she's an adult. It's the bunny part that upsets me.
What's wrong with her bunny parts? Her bunny parts are great.
You don't like how fluffy her tail is?
I don't want sexy animals.
The part that's wrong with her bunny parts is when there's human parts in them. That's the part.
Yeah. I don't want that.
Bunch of fucking filthy degens on the internet, I swear to God.
There's a bunch of filthy deviants in our Popcats chat.
There's a couple deviants in our Popcast.
Yep. That's going in the intro. All of it.
All right, take us home, Nice.
All right. Eric Magnus checking in. Top 6 ladies' night. Since it's ladies of fiction, it makes it a lot easier, but it's still damn hard. I'm sure it is.
Just like that picture of that knife sent us.
Honorable mention goes to Chitara from Thundercats. Bo and Boo from Mighty Aerobots. Number 6, Ming-Na Wen when she was on As the World Turns, and the Asian woman from Karate Kid 2. They are solely responsible for my love of Asian women. Now,
not the 4 floors of horrors.
Number 5, Chloe from Days of Our Lives, and Steffi from Bold and the Beautiful. Does that?
Look at, they're going deep with the soaps.
Yeah,
nice.
But Kelly, you only watch General Hospital, so this doesn't even.
No, I'm only a General Hospital guy.
Number 4, Daisy Duke, Heather Thomas from The Fall Guy, and Lana from Three's Company. Daisy Duke's a good one. Heather Thomas was Heather Locklear, wasn't it? Or it was Heather Thomas the actor's name, I forget. Anyhow, number 3, Emma Frost, Storm, Black Cat from Marvel. Number 2, he went a little off the fictional characters thing and said 1993 Janet Jackson and 1996 Tony Braxton and 1992 En Vogue.
You know what?
Oh, I got good memories of
all
three of
those. Those are all good.
Yeah. Just right in their
call that prime.
Yeah, right in their prime. Like the Janet era of Janet Jackson, nothing was hornier. And there was that one Tony Braxton music video where she was wearing that white catsuit and you could see it all. You could see Tony.
Yeah. You saw all the Braxtons.
And he says, I just realized Janet Jackson, Tony Braxton, and En Vogue aren't fiction, but fuck it.
Literally.
So that leads me into a topic I wanted to suggest for next week, but I want to run it by you guys first. Eric Magnus has actually suggested it for a while now whenever we make the calls out for top 6 topics. And I figured because we'll be button up against Valentine's Day week and also Kelly's birthday next week.
Yeah. Top 6. I know where you're going with this. Top 6 ways you want to celebrate Kelly's birthday with him.
Oh, that would be sweet. But no, the idea I have for Valentine's Day week is top 6 crushes, which was suggested by Eric Magnus. Whether they're fictional characters, whether they're real people.
Yes, call it and tell us your 6 real-life crushes.
Why not?
We'll pick one of them to call live on the show.
Number 6, that girl at the bank.
If there's a good story behind it, why not?
Number 4, the yogurt girl.
Why are you Stone Cold Steve Austin? I don't know.
What's her name from Quiznos?
I gave you my 6.
Fucking bitch, Janet.
But we were also talking. It went from a conversation on Twitter to
Number 4, them fucking monkeys from Quiznos.
The conversation went from Twitter to Discord, and we were talking about breakfast foods. So we are definitely going to have to do a top 6 breakfast foods.
It's been a while since we did a food one. Got real mad at each other, so it's about time.
So I think when we get to that one, we'll just do take your top 6 and build your perfect breakfast out of that with that top 6 of breakfast foods. I'm looking forward to that. But next week, let's do top 6 crushes.
Yep, top 6 crushes for next week. We got a little something special dropping next week too.
Yes,
try out for that. That'll be pretty fun and exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So I think if you guys enjoyed it half as much as we did, you're gonna have a great time. It's good.
Agreed.
So next week, top 6 crushes. Let's talk comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
So they are kind of in a rebuilding phase right now in the Ninja Turtle comics for IDW. And so 102 kind of keeps building the lore and kind of the new status quo. Now that we got Shredder's back from hell, Splinter is dead. There's a whole segment of New York City that's been mutated. Shit's not good for any of our intrepid heroes. So I think it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better, but I am on board for the ride for sure. Sex Criminals 26 came out. I did not read it because these sons of bitches did not put a recap page in front of it, and I have no fucking idea.
That's balls.
You should read it. That's a part of it.
Some real balls.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's there's a time jump that you don't really realize is a time jump because you're not sure what the hell's happening.
Okay, because I was going to have to go back and reread a bunch of shit before I read it. But,
no, just jump in there and you'll be fine.
Okay, cool. Duly noted. So I'll do that. And then
shouts out to Zero for listing his top 6 ways to spend Kelly's birthday. They are just lovely.
Very wholesome.
Well, what are they, Kelly?
Oh, okay. Number 6, playing Nintendo Switch. Number 5, eating pizza. Number 4, watching anime. Number 3, watching Japanese wrestling while he catches me up on the storylines. Number 2, cake. And the number 1 way to celebrate Kelly's birthday with him, just enjoying each other's company in a purely platonic way.
That's a solid list, Zero.
Yeah, that's a good list.
It's a good friend.
Yeah.
You know what
Good-
this reminded me of? Celebrating your birthday with you, Kelly.
What?
It's reminded me of the old Popcast moments. We should have talked about this last week, where we would have. Which would you rather have Kelly's mom walk in on?
Oh no!
And it was always the most ridiculous situations. And the only one I remember is Kerouac having sex with an original NES that's
strapped to Kelly's mom's
strapped
back.
to your back. Oh, it's strapped to Kelly's back, and then his mom walks in.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
That was a good one.
We should have seen these TikToks coming.
Mahoney, before we wrap tonight up, you got any questions for your favorite TikTok?
Who's what?
You know your favorite TikTok. Do you have any questions to ask them?
Who's my favorite TikTok?
Oh, you know your favorite TikTok.
Just ask a question.
What are Kelly's plans for his birthday?
Damn it, I don't know. Hang on. I think Kelly has to go to work.
Can he read us a page out of Kelly's diary? Because those are my favorite ones. When they use their distorted voice to read a page out of like their 9-year-old diary, and they're always.
I watched way too long of one of those before. I'm like, there's no punchline. This is just what it is.
The whole thing is the punchline.
That's what that was. Okay.
It's fucking terrible.
It's
I
great.
don't think I ever kept a diary as a kid.
It's wonderful.
You guys ever keep a diary?
Yeah, maybe for like 3 days, and then I'd give up on it. I'd see someone who kept a diary in a movie or a TV show, and it'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool. Let's do that. And then I'd do it for 3 days and just completely abandon it.
Yeah.
So if you want to know what I was doing for 3 days in 8th grade, I'll let you know.
I do.
Making soup.
Yeah, I think I know. Nice's 3-day 8th grade diary is just like, why is Jose getting all the blowjobs at school?
This guy came to school and he had a whole mustache, and I'm not understanding.
You know.
So Criminal number 12 came out. Criminal number 12 came out. It was real good. I think
the teacher said, I want to ride that horse.
This is the longest stretch of Criminal there's ever been. And there are callbacks and repercussions, as we used to say, harkening all the way back to the first Criminal story ever in this issue. It's pretty great.
Yeah, that was a really good issue.
Very well done. And then lastly, talk about Go-Go Power Rangers number 28, featuring the aforementioned Rita Repulsa, and goddammit, making her kind of a sympathetic character.
Oh, it's kind of like 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Fuck.
And Mahoney and I just have the giggles.
I keep waiting for the shoe to drop.
All I can think of is Nice's diary with the distorted voice talking about Jose.
You guys make brownies.
Oh my god. What you got, Kelly?
Power Rangers is good.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Crying.
We're talking about Nice.
You know what was really good was that Good Place finale.
I haven't watched it yet. We were gonna watch it tonight, but Nicole's like, based upon what I've heard, I don't think I'm emotionally prepared to watch it right now. I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah, it did make us both leak from our eyes, but it's a real positive leak from your eyes.
I bet it is.
Yeah, everybody gets a great ending. So
Jose made them leak from everywhere.
I do need to talk about
There's a little
this.
truth to every joke.
Firehouse Subs. I don't know if I've talked about this on the show yet.
What?
Firehouse Subs has a
He's reading from his diary.
has a jerk. It basically is my diary. It's my fucking Google Doc of my show notes. It's my diary. So Firehouse Subs, which is one of the best subs that you can get, like chain subs, has a
They let you adopt a firefighter.
They have a jerk turkey sub.
Can't confirm. Very good.
And they have on this jerk turkey sub, they have this jerk mustard that is out of this world, you guys. To the point where one time we went to Firehouse and I was raving about the mustard, and the dude behind the counter was like, "Oh man, we love that stuff. We dip chips in it. It's amazing." And then when they brought out our food, they brought out extra little cups of jerk mustard, and man, I dunked shit in that for a week. I loved it.
Nice.
And then I introduced it to Jose, and he can confirm that is amazing. So if you like subs and you like a good sauce, try the jerk mustard at Firehouse and ask for extra on your sub and extra on the side. You won't regret it.
And if you need more, you can always go pick it up at the jerk store where you work. Fucking got him.
Right in the jerk aisle.
And then the last thing I want to talk about. Did you guys see the promotion for this Spider-Man acrobatic animatronic they're going to have at Disneyland?
Yeah, that thing's going to kill a baby.
That's incredible.
I love it. I can't wait to see it. It looks so cool.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. It's incredible. But yeah, it does seem ill-advised.
Well, from
to
what
put it nicely,
from what it looked like, because they showed like the test of when they just
the test where they just slingshot a robot across the board.
right, and they always land in like a crash pad. So I only assume they're going to have multiple of these robots, and they're just going to fling them across the rooftops and have them land on crash pads on top of the roof, and then fling another one in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's cool, but like, wind exists.
I'm sure Disney will figure it out.
Wind doesn't exist in Disney.
Yeah, they control the wind.
They very well may.
It's kind of true. It was not very breezy when we were at Disneyland.
Today I saw Spider-Man fall out of the sky and land on a stroller. Mahoney, that's a TikTok from the future.
I love it. Worst day ever.
What you got, Jose?
Fucking got the bug, man. I've been witching. God damn it. That TV show got me hooked. I love that show. If you haven't seen Witcher,
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
give it a watcher.
Who witches the Witcher?
It's good shit. And I don't know shit about the books. I know the game. So the most I know Geralt from is the game, and he is pretty much he's got the game down. He's got the Henry Cavill, he's found a nice spot. If he never gets to play Superman ever again, he is a fantastic Geralt.
Henry Cavill has the best fucks.
Yeah.
We thought that Brandon Routh would never play Superman again. Look what happened. So
yeah,
He
never
was
say
fucking
never.
great. It was excellent.
Just
Take us
say
home,
maybe
Mahoney.
if they pay me enough.
Oh wait, but we didn't talk about Dharma and Greg.
I didn't get too much this week, but I did get suckered in to watching Marco Polo on Netflix.
Oh,
What has ever watched that?
Yeah, no, I
How?
can confirm it is not good. So do not waste your time.
How have they not just deleted that and just shot it into the sun?
They should have.
Who do you have to
It was
blame for
not
this?
I had time.
Is it the same person that left a bunch of dead batteries and a note for you that they were dead?
No, just it comes up as because it's a Netflix show.
Mahoney, you're watching Marco Polo when you could be watching Blazing Transfer Students.
Yeah, but
Oh,
exactly.
no.
I will always choose Marco Polo over Blazing Transfer Students.
No. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Because like even if you don't come away liking Blazing Transfer Students, you're gonna have a whole lot more fun watching that than Marco fucking Polo. I'll tell you that.
I mean, we'll see. I doubt it. But yeah, it's not very
commentary
good.
night. We're gonna watch one episode of Marco Polo, one episode of Blades and Transfer Students, and see which one we like more.
All right, perfect. Let's watch the one of Marco Polo where the chick gets naked and kills like 5 guards in like a 5-minute fight scene where she's fully nude.
Oh wow!
So that part sounds kind of cool.
That's in like the 2nd episode, and it's all
that
downhill
history of
from there.
violence scene where Viggo Mortensen's dong's all flopping around. Killing
It's
folks.
basically exactly that,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah,
that's how they. I think that's how they pitched the series, and then they were like, "Oh, we don't actually have anything else other than that. So where do we go from here?"
I don't know. Blindfolds in the water, I guess.
If you're like me, and Netflix has been trying to get you to watch Marco Polo for 10 years, don't listen to them. It's not that great.
No, watch Blades and Transfer Students instead.
Yeah.
It's good.
Or TikTok. Just watch TikTok.
Definitely don't watch TikTok.
You can learn how to renegade.
No.
I bet Zoe knows how to renegade.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
At the very least, you'll know what it is.
How do you renegade?
It's a dance.
Well, tell me.
Well, how am I going to tell you?
You're going to fucking... Now, look what you've done. You've opened the doors. Now we're going to get all them talks. So if you want
You
to
already
see some
sent
of the...
us one of those.
I sent it just to you, Kelly.
Oh, god damn it.
If you want to see some of the less horrible talks, you can check out the Discord and the Talk Dirty to Me channel on the Discord at discord.panelsonpages.com.
And tell Mahoney we want sexy talks.
Yeah.
Last time I sent you a sexy talk, you said it wasn't sexy enough.
You did. What? It was the most unsexy dance I've ever seen.
Was that the Renegade?
No. That was the Cannibal by Kesha.
God damn it.
That's the current dance craze right now.
Oh yeah, it was that white chick with the decent body but doing the most unsexy dance of all time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may as well have just sent us someone jerking off an octopus.
Whoa.
Get started, Kelly.
Jerking off.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
Jerking off or jerking off on?
You know what? Which do you prefer?
Neither. Leave that octopus alone. Octopuses are for eating.
All right, but Jose, you have to do one. What are you doing?
I have to do one?
Yeah, you have to do one.
Well, it's an octopus. I'm going to get off.
YouTube.com/panelsonpages. Hit us up with your top 6 crushes for Valentine's.
Send a real one, give us their number, and we'll call them and tell them.
Oh, we're going to crush it so hard next week.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah. So, for Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman.
Wait, also, when you're making your list of top 6 crushes, please remember Juan does not want you to make fun of his mother.
Kelly Harris and our good buddy Mahoney. I'm the Lord Reverend Leo Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
You fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.